Hi!
Hey,
Did you start eating? I'm sorry.
I'm just eating. I made apple slices because I skipped lunch by accident because I just got
Yeah,
super busy. So I was like, I need to eat something. So
all good. Oh my god, I almost forgot the caviar. Wait, so I have never made this, Katie, and I like messed it up, but it's still good. So
oh good.
I had to put my own little twist on it because I had like almost everything, but I didn't, and then I like did the beans differently. So I'm trying to set it up as if it was like an actual like mukbang, but I'm like, this is hard to fit it all on camera.
Yeah, I tried my best too. I'm using like a computer stand for my plate that way people
Okay.
can see it. But
This is our caviar. This is our cowboy caviar.
yours looks so good. So I made a mistake. And I went food shopping before this and I forgot a couple of ingredients. So instead of cowboy caviar, I made street corn dip.
Okay,
I'm so
period.
sorry.
You know what? But you know what? I burnt one of my tortillas, so we're gonna do a taste test, you guys. It has peppers, corn, onion, tomato. I hate jalapenos, but I bought olive stuffed jalapeno and garlic olives.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So I put them in there instead, and then I did the dressing and a lot of lime, and it looks pretty good. So
Yeah, I love cowboy caviar. It's so so good, but I don't know where my brain was at when I was food shopping. I somehow went for tacos. I left with eggnog ice cream and other stuff and
I'm done.
so, but I had all the stuff to make street corn, so
There you go.
yeah.
Well, we have steak. I have fajita, like peppers and onions. I have Brussels sprouts in case I don't want the steak and like I finish the steak. I have Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, rice, and then the caviar. So
Yeah, your mukbang is a lot better than mine. I have apple slices, I have the taco, and then I have the street corn.
yeah, we got a lot
Um,
happening over here. All right, wait, let's take a break real quick, and then we will start the pod, our last pod. Oh my god.
yeah. Well, last pod for now.
Yes.
Yeah. I did make chicken tacos too, but I did like vegetarian chicken tacos. So Zach's eating those, and I'm having the beef ones.
I love that. Tell Zach thank you so much for letting me steal you for a mukbang tonight. Love.
Right, Debbie? It's so good.
I also am drinking an Olipop peaches and cream.
Ooh, I'm drinking Zephyr Hills.
Period. I feel like Trisha Paytas right now. I should really do this more often.
Yeah, you are set up. You have
Damn,
like the whole display.
I really do. Well, should we try to do a 3, 2, 1 moment?
Oh, for sure.
Um, 3. Oh, yeah, I want Katie to finish.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't want you to choke. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the East Coasters podcast.
With me and Katie, you guys. Season 1 is coming to an end with this episode.
Yep.
Sorry, folks. But me and Katie, we need a break for the holidays, and it has been extremely hard for us to film. So we keep talking about doing a mukbang on all of our episodes for a while now. So we decided for the very last episode, why not pig out? Why not cook? Why not eat? So here we are, and we made tacos. So exciting! My little tortillas. So, Katie, what kind of tacos do you have again?
So I just made like basic beef tacos. So I have like the beef, I did like normal taco seasoning. I kind of cheated and got like one of those packets of taco seasoning. And then I have lettuce and then the street corn on top of it. And then apple slices on the side.
Yo, that kind of sounds pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds solid. I had steak. I wanted to make chicken and steak, guys. But I'm gonna put the caviar on the bottom of the taco. I'm gonna try it with it. I don't know how this is gonna taste with steak, but we'll try it.
I love steak tacos or like shrimp tacos too.
I love
So
shrimp
good.
tacos. I really do. I love shrimp tacos. This steak's a little overcooked. Granted, it was also a cheap piece of steak, so I figured why not make it into this? You know, it'll be easy. I also made rice for the tacos, but if I didn't want to eat like a taco, I can have the Brussels sprouts and the sweet potatoes with the rice. So I was like, I make like a bowl if I want, and now I have stuff for this week to eat. So we're solid out here.
Everybody kept telling me I should have made Mexican rice with mine.
Do you know how to make Mexican rice? Because I don't.
Isn't it just yellow rice? Like well, with seasoning too, like yellow rice, onion, and seasoning.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I thought like they don't like some like they char the tomatoes and stuff. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like every restaurant I go to, it's like a little different too. But I live in Florida, so I don't think it's probably not the most authentic Mexican restaurants. I feel like it's more authentic like if you're in Texas or California or New Mexico or actually Mexico.
Let me have paper towel real quick too. This is good.
So here's my taco, guys. So I have the lean ground beef, the lettuce, and then the street corn dip on top. Oh, cilantro rice. Yes, some people do that. Like white rice with cilantro. They do that sometimes at Mexican restaurants.
I love that. I also have to take my medicine before I eat. But, oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited right now that we're having a mukbang. This is like my dream podcast episode. I love my food. Oh my god, they're really cute. Okay. Anyway, there's like so much happening, but so I'm not gonna get that. So like little happening, I feel like, Katie.
Wait, what?
I feel like there's like so much happening, but like so little happening.
Oh yeah, well, there was the whole purse launch, so I've been basically sewing every single day, sewing or ironing. And then I don't know, we're just getting into like all the holiday activities, so like that's basically why my life's been busy because having all the my nieces and nephews down, doing a bunch of fun Halloween stuff. We did the trunk or treat. That was really, really fun. And we set up a cotton candy stand. So we actually made like cotton candy for everybody at the trunk or treat. That was a lot of fun. And that was a free TikTok shop item. We applied for the cotton candy machine, a commercial grade one. And we're like, we're never going to get this. Showed up a week later. And we're like, this is going to be the best trunk or treat ever.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah. So now I'm like, whenever we do events, I need to just apply for commercial grade food things. Because like, I didn't think I'd get approved and then there you go,
Oh my god. Wow. That's impressive. I love that for you. Also, when you make tacos, do you toast your tortillas?
Normally, but I felt like I was taking forever to cook, and I was worried. So I ended up just microwaving them to like warm them up. But yeah, normally I like put a little olive oil on a pan and then get them like nice and toasted. But I was just like, I use my phone for live streaming, and Zach doesn't have your phone number, I don't think. So I was just like, I bet she's just waiting there with like all the food because I felt like I was taking forever. So I had my people like go to your live to like give me like updates. But
no, that was good. You did really good. Also, you guys are gonna see me use my hands because I forgot a fork. I don't feel like getting one.
Hey, Nikki. Oh, somebody gave the recipe for Mexican rice.
Dub.
So you fry the rice into golden brown, then add 2 cups of water, then chicken bouillon and tomato sauce. That sounds good.
I love that. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I haven't like ate much tonight at all, so I'm like, I've been just running around. So, but
did you do the kava place?
No, we were gonna go, but then I was like, if I eat kava now, I'm not gonna be able to eat it tonight.
Oh, thank you, Jess, for the woolly hat. Oh, that kava place is so good. I need to do it one day.
Do you have kava or no?
I Googled it, I think the first time you told me about it, and like the closest one's in Sarasota, it's like 40 minutes away. But if I ever go to UTC Mall, which is like our big mall near us, then I could definitely do it, Have like a mall day, go Christmas shopping.
I love that. I know, I started Christmas shopping this week too. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best Christmas because of TikTok Shop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's so fun. I'm like, I went to Salon Centric today, which is like the hairdresser store. I went with my best friend and we went and we like got, some of our stuff for our families and all, because I get everything half off my license.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, ooh, shopping time.
Is that like a really, really big one, Salon Centric, or you always go to that one?
I always go there, but that's like, you can't get in there unless you have a license.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that whole like Gypsy Rose Blanchard situation where she like went into the salon place and I guess like she borrowed someone's license and then I don't know what happened. I assume the person got fired because like she's such a big social media star. So when she like posted about it, everybody's like, "Oh girl, you're not supposed to do that."
Right.
So I feel so bad for whoever lent her the license, but I guess she should have known better, you know.
I mean, that's the thing is like, with our licenses, we are allowed and not allowed to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, her just basically like taking somebody is crazy work too. You know? I didn't need a fork. Although, I'm also so happy because I did get a little piece of cake, so I'm definitely saving room for dessert because I want my cake. I got a caramel cake.
Ooh, that sounds good. Did you announce what you're celebrating today?
Yes.
You did?
I did this morning on live. I was like, it's a good day. It was a very good day. And then I went on Snapchat and I did a whole rant too. So I was like, I absolutely deserve a piece of cake and good food today. Absolutely, 1,000%.
Yeah, 1 year of thriving, being more successful, and I don't know. But,
Yep.
no, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you. I'm also really excited. I talked a little bit about this morning on my live, but this Wednesday I'm actually speaking at my cosmetology school for the graduation ceremony, and I'm really excited about it. A little public speaking moment.
Yeah, that's so cool. I wonder if you can like live stream it.
I'm gonna film it. I don't think I can live stream because of all the kids, because they're all like 17, 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go for it. Because now I want a bowl. Now I'm like, that was so good. I want a bowl.
Hey, Jessica. Thank you, Janice, for the follow. But for anybody popping in, we're doing a taco mukbang today.
Do you have like a favorite Mexican food too, Katie? I'm putting my place back actually. Pizza.
A favorite Mexican food?
Yeah.
So, me and Jess used to do like Taco Tuesday every Tuesday for like years. And my favorite food we made was flautas. Have you ever had flautas?
What is that?
So you take like a really big quesadilla and then you put like meat, the kosher cheese and stuff, and you roll it up really tight so it's long, so it looks like a flute. I think that's what the name comes from, flauta, flute. So it's like these big long strips. And then we made this like white cheese sauce. But we took the flautas and put it in the air fryer, so they're like super nice and crispy.
Ooh.
And then we put the white cheese sauce on top of it with more of the kosher, like Mexican crumbling cheese, then green onion. That is like by far my favorite because it's like, it's so crunchy and then just yummy and cheesy.
Yum, that sounds so good.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think like Tostino's does like a flauta thing, like the mini ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just think of like a really long one.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair.
What's your favorite?
Honestly, I love a burrito bowl. Like, no matter what, like, I feel like I always wind up getting a burrito bowl from somewhere, so I just love them.
Bowls are superior, though. I love a good bowl.
They really are. Like, they're just so superior. They're so good. They're so tasty. Like, I don't know. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, like poke bowls. Do you get poke bowls up there?
So we actually have a place close to me that does them. I've never had one though. I've never had my own like poke bowl, but I've always kind of wanted to try. I just don't love like seafood or like sushi like that. I don't like seaweed. So.
Well, I do it cooked. Like I love sushi. And I love poke bowls, but I never do the raw like fish. So like I'll do like cooked salmon on my poke bowl,
Yeah.
or tempura shrimp, or sometimes like coconut shrimp. Some places offer. But yeah, it's good.
I have to look at that place. I always want to take my mom because my mom loves actual sushi.
Yeah,
So
it's good. It's kind of like a build your bowl type of thing. Like you literally like choose everything that's in it normally.
no. Oh my god, no, my taco's gonna fall apart. Oh no, wait, this is a tragedy. Oh my god, how am I gonna eat this? Okay, well, you know what? We ball. we ball anyway. That's okay.
Did you decide what you want to be for Halloween yet?
I don't know if I want to announce it though. I'm waiting. But it's not a crazy character. It's someone actually just like really cute and iconic. So I'm excited for that. But I work on Halloween, so I'm kind of like I work Halloween afternoon. So I'm like I'm probably not gonna go out. I don't think I'm gonna go out that night. I'm gonna be so tired.
Oh, I'm doing like a Halloween party?
I bet I was invited to like 2 of them, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go.
But do you ever do like makeup for like Halloween parties? Is that what that is you're doing?
Yeah. On Halloween, I only have one appointment. I did have 3. The one girl's gonna be way too far now, and then and they need to leave like early, and then my other one, she was going to for her work, but then she actually got fired from her work this week.
Oh wow. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. You know.
Oh gosh. Hopefully everything's okay.
That's what I was like, you're alright.
I heard there's like a bunch of layoffs going on right now, but like all the places near me, they're all hiring. So I don't know what's going on. It's like on the news, you're like, this is getting laid off, these people, whatever. But like all around me, like everywhere has a for hire sign.
That's crazy. This is the messiest meal I've had in a long time. Oh my god. How are the bags selling? Are you guys sold out?
No.
No?
I really like it's disappointing, but also I felt like we did really good either way. But I really thought we were gonna sell out of all the bags. Those were like my big dreams. Because we had more people signed up for our email list saying they wanted a bag than we had bags. Like more people like in the triple digits more, like 3 times more people than we had bags.
Wow.
So I really thought we were gonna sell out. It didn't. We did sell out of the black bags though. So we do have 3 of the colors. So we had like a mini sellout, but then we sold out on all the straps pretty much. So we did pretty good with that. So it felt good, but also I was like, oh, imagine how cool it would be if we actually sold out of all the bags like day 1. That'd be awesome.
Well, hopefully you'll sell out soon.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't mind it not selling out right now because, you know, Black Friday is coming up and Christmas. So it is nice that we have things in stock to push then, you know, because it would suck if we sold out and then it's like Christmas when we get our next restock, you know?
Right. Yeah, that'd be rough. No. I know, I'm like, I don't want to spend any money until like Black Friday deals like hit. I'm like waiting for November 1st because they do, you know, I mean, not for nothing, but I feel like Black Friday isn't like Black Friday anymore.
Yeah, like Target, I feel like is already doing Black Friday deals, which they did last year too. It was like the whole month of November and like the first week, well, like now, you know, too. But like they have like a robot vacuum. It's $400 off right now. And I called up my mom and I was like, hey, you still want this, right? But I was like, maybe I'll just wait a little bit because it could be even of a bigger deal. But Target also has all their Christmas stuff out. Like my Target literally only has 1 aisle of Halloween, 1 aisle of Stranger Things. So I guess they're doing some sort of collab and then it's all Christmas. Like they're done with Halloween already.
It goes too quick. This October went like flew.
Yeah. I was hoping it would feel like a normal Halloween. Because, like, the past Halloweens, it was like, I mean, there was like the whole shutdown of everything. And then we had like all the hurricanes. So, like, every Halloween for the past like 3 years was shut down too. Because, like, our whole downtown area. But this year, like, everything's normal, but people aren't trick or treating.
No.
Like, the downtown, they announced they're gonna do like a whole trick or treat thing, but like most people like on Facebook is like, oh, we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna make our own bags and stuff. So it's kind of sad.
Aww.
Yeah, we're actually gonna drive about like an hour to like a different neighborhood to trick or treat with Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way he has like an actual like awesome Halloween experience.
Yeah, that would probably. Oh, I feel bad for Sterling.
Yeah.
That's the
Because
thing.
everything here, like, at least it started again, but it's just like it's not how it used to be, which I understand because like so much has happened. But
Yeah, like kids, like what Erin just said, like kids need that experience. I loved trick or treating when I was a kid, but because of like all my medical, like I couldn't get far. Like I was done after a few blocks, you know.
mm-hmm.
But I would push, like I would try my best. But Halloween's fun. I feel like every kid should have fun on Halloween, you know?
Yeah, it's just weird because like I feel like we're getting to the point. There's so many people that are like anti-Halloween, and not even like for religious purposes, but like for safety reasons. Like there was this photo on Facebook, and it had like over like 20,000 likes, like hundreds of comments, and I was reading the post, and the post was like, you know, I don't trust other people handing out candy, so I make all of my kids Halloween candies. And it was just like a bunch of Ziploc bags, you know, stuffed with candy. And she's like, they just trick or treat at my house, you know, the whole family, and that's it. And I was like, oh my God, this post must go viral because everybody's going to be like, oh, that's messed up. You know, you should trick or treat with your kids, blah, blah, blah. Every single comment under that post was like, yeah, that's what I do too. That's so smart. That's so safe. Oh, I should do that as well. Just get Ziploc bags and, you know, buy all the candy and just have them trick or treat like throughout the house, kind of like Easter, like trying to find the candy in the house. And I'm like, I don't know. To me, that was shocking because I was like, I thought it was going to go viral because everybody was going to be like, this is weird. Have your kid have like the kid experience. But no, everybody on FB was like, no, this is good. And I was like, it feels like a weird parallel reality because like trick-or-treating was the best.
No, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't allowed to eat any candy until my mom checked it.
Mm.
But, I mean, we still went out, you know?
My mom always, like, checked it, too, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But all she did was take out all the Almond Joys and Baby Ruths. Because that was, like, her favorite. And then she would give it back to us. I'm sure maybe she actually did check it. But, like, what are you going to check? You know, besides, like, is the packaging fully closed or whatever?
Yeah.
But
is there any, like, holes in the Halloween candy?
Yeah. I wonder if that actually like happens though, because I always hear about it like on like Reddit or like horror stories, whatever. But like I never actually like, I mean I've never had that happen to me while trick or treating, but also like I've never heard about it like locally. It's always like some sort of like anti-pasta type of Reddit thread.
Yeah. I feel like I always knew if somebody like got bad candy if they didn't come to school like after that weekend or like the next day. But I've never had it, but I was a very different case though because I didn't go out far when I did go out far, and then even when I did, I mean, like I said, my mom would check it and she would she would have a stump our entire things and she would just make sure all the candy like didn't have anything on it, and we would all sit there and like eat it, you know. Jacqueline said, yeah, it does happen. Razor blades, thumbtacks, and lace from outside the candy wrapper. That's crazy.
That is. What state are you in?
No, it wasn't like where
is this happening?
I always loved going trick-or-treating in Philly because it's all row homes. So you could just go up and down, up and down, up and down, and it was like you got all this candy so quickly. But also, like in the neighborhood, people also gave, you know, full like soft pretzels. They give out sodas, juice boxes, all the things. But, you know, we only stuck around, like, in our neighborhood. We never went, like, outside the neighborhood. My grandparents always gave chips and pretzels in bags. So, yeah.
That's like how our downtown area is. It's like, it's like all the land is like in the square lots. So you can literally just like do the whole entire grid.
Yeah.
But like in the middle of downtown too, there's a church. And the church always does like hot dogs, popcorn machines, water. Like they do like basically like dinner. So we would always start at the church, get our hot dogs, everything. And then we also have a Bluebell store, like the ice cream store. So they would hand out the tiny mini Bluebells for free for trick-or-treaters. And then we would do all the houses and stuff. But that was like the best memories. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. But because the church didn't do it last year, even though technically it was opened.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Like, come on. What these kids have like?
I think they saw damage from the hurricane. Because like they had like all the pods outside still. But it's just not the same as when we were kids.
No.
Didn't they?
I do miss I even when I was young, I loved dressing up.
Yeah.
I love dressing up for Halloween. And now look at me. But I'm really happy because I boosted my Instagram. Little content talk, y'all. I boosted my Instagram by 28,000 people this month alone in 27 days.
That's crazy. Because all the Halloween looks. Are you posting more than normal? Or is this like the same amount?
Every day I posted, almost. I think I missed like 4 days in total. So.
That's really good.
Yeah. And then Facebook's obviously like back up. Like a lot of stuff's like just like back up.
Yeah.
Facebook's
been wonky again. It's like dipping. Ever since they started paying for ads again, things aren't being pushed, it feels like. That's why it's good just to like be on everything.
No, I agree. I love peppers and onions, like, cooked together.
I love fajitas for that reason. Like when you get it from the restaurant and it's like on that black skillet and it's like really nice and toasted and it comes out and sizzling still. It's so good.
So good.
Have you set up for Christmas at all yet? I started.
I really want to get a tree. Like, really bad.
Like a real one?
No, a little fake one. Ooh. Yeah. But, like, I love it.
The ones at Lowe's are so cheap.
Lowe's?
Yeah, like a pre-lit one, a little bit smaller than mine, but like it was like $120. And I was like, wow. Because like this back in the day was like $300. So, it is crazy how much cheaper the trees are now. For like the fake trees. And they look even more real now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll stop at Lowe's. I like Home Depot. Like I'm like always a Home Depot girl.
Yeah.
Granted, my dad did work at Home Depot, so I always grew up going to Home Depot. He worked there for a little while.
My dad worked there too. He said it was the worst job he's ever worked in his life.
Oh yeah.
It was so bad.
I call my dad right now and be like, "Did you like working at Home Depot?" He'll be like, "Yeah."
Because it was the worst. Because like people would like argue with you about like cutting stuff. Because like they have policies for their safety where they can't cut certain things.
Right.
And people would be yelling or like having you like lift things up into the car, which I think that is store policy. But my dad's like, I can't do this by myself,
Yeah.
But yeah. So my dad, he just like, I don't know. And the people that like came to ask for help were always like very angry. My dad said.
That's yeah. Like customers were just always more like angry.
But my dad, I think he only lasted maybe 6 months, and then he decided to be like a park ranger instead. So then he did that for a while, and then he moved to the school, and then he just worked at the school until retirement.
That's smart.
Yeah. The park ranger thing, he said, was the second worst job he ever worked.
I feel like that would be like a boring job.
Well, you know what? They kept trying to make him do illegal things. And you know, my dad, he's a retired police officer. And then when we moved down to Florida, he still just wanted to like do something. So that's why he did the Home Depot and then the park ranger thing. But it's crazy because like this is a government job and they were trying to have him build decks without a permit. And my dad's like, I need a permit. And they're like, no, like don't even worry about it. Or build cabins in the parks, like our Florida state parks, without any licensing, no permits. And they wanted him to like do everything because he does know how to do everything. Yeah. But like, I don't know like all the actual semantics of it, but like I know there's like certain things, you know, you can't do without certain licenses, even though like my dad knows how to do it, but they knew he could do it. So they would just like keep pushing him. And then because he didn't want to do the illegal like builds, they made him be Smokey the Bear. And keep in mind, my dad, when we moved down, he was like in his 50s. So think about it. He's in 110 heat in his 50s in a Smokey the Bear costume.
Oh, no.
And they said he had to do it. Otherwise, they would fire him. Because like everybody has to do it. It's like a hazing thing.
Oh, my God.
But he's just like, it's weird. I didn't have to do it until I didn't want to build these illegal cabins and decks. And now I have to do it. So then my dad was like, no. He did it like for one day and he's like, no. And then he moved to the school and it was like the best job ever. He loved working for the school.
Okay, period. As long as he found like what he liked, because that's a sin, not to make. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's literally. It was just crazy, like a government job being like, no, that's okay, that's okay.
Your God's like, don't blame me.
Yeah. So like, imagine if someone got hurt and then if he didn't do it without a permit, that would be like on him. That's what he was worried about.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you dressing up for Halloween?
I haven't said it either yet. I've been giving hints though.
Oh, period. Love that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. I also might be working the next day, so if I do go out, I don't want to go out late.
Yeah. You working at the salon, or you have like a makeup appointment?
No, I have a whole bridal party. We're still trying to work out the details though, because it's like kind of like a last minute thing.
Yeah. It's crazy how busy it is right now for weddings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was at one of the salons from literally, I was there from 6:30 in the morning until 4 o'clock. Back-to-back appointments. I was like, I'm gonna cry. Like, I literally can't do this no more. And then the next day I had a whole bridal party. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I was all the way down the shore at 6:30 in the morning, and I literally couldn't get the door unlocked. I jammed the key, and it wasn't my key. It was somebody else's key that they lent me. And I was like, oh my God, you're joking me. I literally jammed the key. I had to call my boss, and I was like, please tell me you're coming here. And she was like, what happened? And I was like, the door won't open, and the clients are going to be here in 20 minutes. And she was like, okay. And she was like, I'll get there as soon as I can. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm so sorry that I literally jammed the key. And then thank God she got it out. That was like a miracle because I could not for the life of me. And my grandpa was a locksmith.
Yeah.
He was a locksmith after he was in the military, then after he was a cop. He opened up his own locksmithing business. And so like we know a bunch of things about keys and locks and this and that. Katie, I could not get that thing out and I wanted to cry. It was 60 degrees outside. Ugh. Bruh. She booked somebody else. Literally in real time, this artist just booked somebody else instead of me. Ugh, that sucks. Sorry because I responded to her so late, my bad. She messaged me like 3 hours ago, and I said, whatever. So, no, I'm not working, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Anyway. But yeah, I literally could not for the life of me, like, open that door. And I tried for like 30 minutes, and I was so cold. I was freezing cold, and thank God the Lord let us in because I don't know how she got that door unlocked or that key out of there. I was like, you gotta have a special touch because I could not get it out. Yeah.
That's always the worst, like when you have a problem and then somebody comes and they like instantly solve it. Like it makes me feel so stupid. That happened to me at work once because like the key I have for my work unit is like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a key.
Yeah.
So like when I put it in, it always kind of like jams, and you kind of have to like jiggle the door and then like slowly like move it.
Yep.
And there was one time I was like, Sandy, I cannot open this door, and she lives close by, so she's like, oh, I'll come. She comes and she uses her key. Granted, it's like a newer key. She instantly opens it. I'm like, I feel so stupid, but it's because my key's like a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Dude, seriously, I was like, I can't do this right now. Like, this is just horrendous.
Yeah.
Why am I already full? And I only ate like 2 tacos, not even.
Literally me.
Like, what's wrong with
For my middle taco.
Yeah, it's still pretty busy season, which is good. But there's also been like an insane amount of cancellations. I was just asking somebody about this too. Like, so many people are booking, but then I think just because of like job situations and stuff, they have to cancel.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it sucks on our part too, you know? Because it's just like, bruh. But, I mean, not we can do. If they don't have money, they don't have money. Or a lot of people right now too, they're trying to get stuff done, but they don't want to pay the price.
Yeah.
And granted, like me alone, I'm not much at all compared to some people around me. Like, oh my god. But you know, at the end of the day, I still need to make like my bills. So like, I'm like, but at the same time, it's like, this is so annoying. Like, I got like 3 more weeks of like back to back, and then it's like dead. So
you should do like a deposit thing. Like when people book, do it like $20 or something, like cheap, where it's like reasonable. That way, if this keeps happening, at least you're getting something.
yeah, that's the thing too, is because a lot of my bookings are through the other companies, and like I don't get those deposits.
Oh, so there is a deposit, you just don't get it.
For those, yes. For me, normally my clients, like I know them. And only 2 of my people that I know how to like cancel. But I do want to start making deposits. I have to say, I think after this season, I'm going to like sit down and like redo my contracts and stuff like that and just kind of add something like that in there, you know?
Yeah. Because like even if it's like $20, like that's so reasonable, I don't think people would be like upset.
No.
You know? And that was something for like the hassle.
I also want to do like a non-refundable deposit, because that's annoying. Like, that's when it's like, come on, like really? And they're like, well, it's just $20, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, but that was your deposit. Like, that was to make sure you secured your spot. Like, you're not, like, that was just a waste of my time, because what if somebody else wanted to book that spot, you know?
Yeah. People get their deposits refunded. I thought it's like automatic, it's not refundable.
No, some people do give them back, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Like, that's so weird to me. I've never heard of like a refundable deposit, except like for like apartments.
Yeah.
That I understand, but I don't know.
Yeah, very frustrating, very weird. I really should make the deposits like 50, because I still don't, like, I really don't even charge much at all for my appointments, like as much as I probably should. But I don't know.
And it goes towards the service price, right? Like say if like the service was 100 and then the deposit's 10, then when they get the service, they would only pay 90.
Yeah. I think so. I don't know if some companies do that. I don't know. But that, if I did do that too, I could technically, no, I don't want to say that I could bump up my prices, because that's not what it is. But I could keep my price where I would want it, versus like kind of like a little back and forth, because that's where I'm at right now, where I'm not at a point where it's like solid ground is what it is. It's like, well, I like break it down, like, well, what do you want? Like, send me pictures, because if they really want like nothing, I'm not going to charge them full price. But people also are like, oh, I want something natural, and then they show me something that's like full beat, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not a natural makeup look at all, babe. Like, no.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I can't be doing that. But that's okay. But yeah, I'm excited though, because I think this holiday season is going to be good. I also think what I might do is I'm going to start cooking on live, and then maybe record story times while I'm eating, like as a mukbang. I think that'd be a good YouTube video. Yeah. All my story times be mukbang would be so funny.
I want to start doing cooking lives again because they do good. But like, I went through this like phase where I was like eating the same thing every day. So I'm like, there's no point of going live because it's the same thing. But I really want to do like HelloFresh because HelloFresh now is so much better than what it used to be. Like they have so many different options to like make it like gluten free, vegetarian, high protein, whatever. So I was like, I should just like invest in HelloFresh, and then that way like I'm not wasting a bunch of food either. Because when I did do a new recipe every single day, I literally was throwing out so much because like I was doing a new recipe every day. So it's not like I'm always reusing the ingredients.
Right.
Like at least with HelloFresh, like I do something different every day, but like, it's literally portioned out just for that one meal.
Oh yeah.
And they do the whole affiliate thing too. So then if anybody wants HelloFresh, then,
Maybe I'll get it.
yeah. You don't make money from what I understand from Jess, but it's like, if somebody gets a HelloFresh that you're promoting, then you get a free HelloFresh.
Oh.
It's kind of like one for one type of thing. So it's like you're getting free food and then other people are getting food, but then you can cook with them and stuff. So it's fun.
Wait, how much is it per month?
It's different for like everybody. Cause like it depends, like they have premium meals, they have different sizes, like they have 2 servings, 4 servings, and then you can change the frequency. So like my sister, she does it where she only gets 2 a week, but I think you could get it like 6 a week or 7 a week. Like you can do it every day.
That's
if you wanted
crazy.
to.
Wow. I want to see. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna do the little thing real quick. I love that because
Oh, there's one I used a long time ago. It was called Purple Carrot. I feel like you would like it.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was so good. It was all organic, all the stuff they like got from like farmers and stuff. But I think the only reason I stopped doing it is I couldn't eat it fast enough. Because like all the portions came in 2, and it was like at a time where I was working night shifts and Zach was working day shifts. So it's like we just weren't eating at the same time. So I just kept like not being able to finish it. So I stopped it. But
That makes sense.
it was good. It was like all organic and really, really healthy.
Aww.
But I'm sure HelloFresh is better now too. I wonder if they have like an organic option.
I think they do. They have a vegetarian and pescatarian option. But I'm confused. Oh wait, I have to make an account. I'm not doing that. Never mind, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the sucky thing with them. You have to create an account to even look at pricing.
That's
Same thing with Purple Carrot. I think it's just like a new scheme. Like every company seems to do that now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I should do that. Sign up for my mailing list.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get 15% off your next glam appointment.
Yeah.
That's doing too much. I hate to say it, I don't want a business like that. I don't. I'm like, I just want to get booked and then go do my thing and that be done. I am hoping that in this next year, I get booked like a destination wedding.
That'd be cool.
I would love to just go to somebody's wedding, just like on expense of like hotel and like travel, and not, obviously I'm not going to charge them for their hair and makeup, they pay for all that. But like that would be so fun. I think to do like a destination wedding, like oh my god.
Mm.
Ugh,
You should reach out to like local travel agencies and stuff. So I wonder if you could be like a consultant for them, or like a referral.
That's smart, Katie. That's so smart. Oh my god, maybe I will do that. I'm telling you, after this like season and like once like the holidays really start hitting, I want to like sit down and try to like really like weed out of like what I like can do better, and so on and so forth. Yeah. But podcast wise, we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and then after New Year's we'll probably come back at some point.
Yeah, that sounds good. Just like have a holiday break, because I know both of us are going to be busy. But if we do have time, I think it'd be smart maybe to film like a couple of episodes.
Yes.
But like not post it, but like wait.
Yeah.
Unless something like crazy happens that like we're dying to talk about.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas special or whatever.
We could do that. We could totally do a Christmas show. That would actually probably be really fun. Just like a little like holiday special of like Thanksgiving or not after Thanksgiving of Christmas and New Year's. Maybe we could post one maybe like in between that week. Maybe we could do like a little fun one.
Oh, speaking of Christmas, the present, the stuff from Japan. I'm gonna send it to you soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Christmas remind me of like gifts and stuff, but I haven't like told you anything about that. But I was waiting for Jess to send you PR, and then I was just gonna put it in that box. So
That's totally fine. Whatever. It's totally fine. I don't mind at all. I thank you for even getting me something. I appreciate that.
no problem. I just didn't want you to think like I forgot about it. I'm just like stealing it.
I forgot about it, Katie. I think you're fine. I think you're in the clear. I forgot about it, which is insane. Oh my god. But I am excited because after Halloween and like probably after these 2 weddings that I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna start my skin treatments back up. So maybe when we start the pod back up, my skin's gonna be like mwah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm excited.
As an update to everybody, do not put sugar on your face and do not use witch hazel. Never
I
put some good
say.
skin.
That's crazy work. Like crazy work. When you said witch hazel, I was like,
Her skin was perfect, and she said she was doing this like forever, and she recommends it to all of her clients, and they all have amazing results. So either she was just like gaslighting me or what, but I really thought it was gonna work because she wasn't recommending products from her salon, you know? But
you were fooled, ma'am. You were fooled.
it was for no reason. She didn't even make commission or anything.
She just didn't know what she was talking about. Everyone, get back on your Olivita kick. Don't worry about no witch hazel.
Yeah. Or she was purposely trying to make my skin bad, so I'd come back for like more things. I wonder if that's part of it.
You filthy liar. I'd start yelling at it. I'd be like, you're liver bear review. Be like, she told me to put witch hazel and sugar skull on my face cap. It broke me out. What happened? Did you get like really red?
Yeah. Like right here got really, really red and right here. And then I was breaking out really bad, like really big, like inflammation type of acne. Like it was really, really bad. But now my skin feels really good and I stopped using it. I also, my cats are kicked out from my bedroom now. So they're not allowed to touch the bed or anything. And like my room's a completely sterile place, no pet hair at all. And it's actually been helping my skin a lot. I think so. Yeah, because like right now I literally don't have any acne. I just have my acne scars. But I feel like a lot of the redness has left my face too.
Yeah, your skin looks really good on camera right now, actually.
Well, I mean, TikTok always like alters it a little bit too. But I do feel like my skin has been a lot better. But my aunt mentioned that because my aunt, she, like after college, she was staying with a friend who had cats. And she got acne for the first time in her life, like really bad acne during college. And then when she left, because they were just like sharing a room for college or whatever, when she left, her skin got back to normal. And she was visiting and she mentioned that to me. And I was like, well, that is kind of true. Because like when I finished high school and I moved in with Zach had his cat. And that's kind of when my acne started. But the esthetician said it was genetic acne. And, you know, we cut out a bunch of different foods and things like that. Like Jemmy completely cut out everything and like different shampoos, perfumes and stuff. And because none of that worked, she just said I had genetic acne. I'm surprised she never like tested me or asked about animal allergies. But apparently animal allergies can have you like have acne, you're having like an allergic reaction. And that's probably why I have so much inflammation in my face, is because my cats normally sleep in the bed. So it's like, you know, I just keep getting inflammation and that's stopping my skin from naturally purging, causing acne and cystic acne and stuff. That's my new hypothesis.
If this actually like works, Katie, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Because no one has ever said that before. Like all the estheticians, all the dermatologists, they've never mentioned environmental factors besides changing your pillowcase daily. You know,
that's what my estheticians right now are telling me to, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna help, but okay.
Yeah, you need to get like a baby gate for your room. Just Make sure no dogs are there. Just
I know.
see if
I
that
would
does
honestly
anything.
though, I can't let Dino not here. Although Dino is like living at my sister's right now, and he's probably gonna stay living there for a while. So I'm he was here for a few days this week, but like that was it. Like he wasn't here for very long. But oh my god, that's like so sad. I can't even like picture him not being in my room with me because it's. I mean, granted too, it is just me and him. Like he doesn't have any other animals to like lay with or like be like buddies with or he gets anxious like if they're upstairs like if they're making noise and he's just down here he'll get like freaked out and be like oh like he'll cry. I can't my heart, oh my god, I'd rather just have my acne that I have than break his heart. I can't.
Yeah. I thought that too at first, and then after a week where my skin got better, I was like, it's okay. Now I just like whenever I watch TV, like me and him will have our cuddle time. Like Mordecai is the cuddler. Esther doesn't care at all.
Okay.
But like Mordecai, like during breakfast, I'll watch TV. He's literally purring everything, just like, that's our cuddle time. Then when I get home from work, I'll eat, cuddle time. Right before I go to bed, we'll cuddle again, and then I'll actually go to bed. So he probably gets more love now because I'm like actively like, petting him and like sitting with him instead of just sleeping next to him.
Yeah, you're like, oh, come here and relax, let's go sleepy. Yeah, that's what I do with Dino. I'm like, all right, time for bed, Bobby, let's go to bed. Yeah, but I also cannot fathom him just like laying on my couch and sleeping without me. Like if he's here, like that's like something I literally cannot picture is like him not next to me. You know what's actually crazy too, because I haven't had him here in about 2.5 weeks, and he was only here Friday, Saturday. No, he was actually here Thursday, not Friday night, but Saturday night, Sunday night, and all those 3 nights I slept so good when he was here. And even last night, like I actually like felt like I was like full sleeping. Like when I woke up, I wasn't like exhausted, and I was just like, oh my god, I feel so rested. Like I actually slept so good that he was here. I don't know if it's because like I was like holding him for a little bit. I don't know if it was because like I feel like safer, so to say, like when I am sleeping. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I have like I have something else with me. But I was like, oh my god, when my sister, she came here this morning, she was like, alright, like let's go back to the city, and I was like, oh, like you're taking my baby. Like,
so is he like a family dog? Like he just like keeps going around? Would you ever get like your own dog, or would that be like too much with your schedule?
I absolutely would if Dino wasn't so annoyed by other animals. And like he like needs the attention. And it's not even like he's bad necessarily. It's just like he doesn't like them. Like he just doesn't like to be around them. He doesn't care to be around them, and he would just, I know he's very territorial of like me and my sister. So like I know that he would probably attack a dog if it was actually here, because me and my best friend, we've been trying to get her dog and Dino to like be like friends. But we brought him over here while Dino was here, and Dino was like not having it when he was in the house. Like I had him on a leash and everything, but he kept trying to like, I could feel him like his body puff up and try to like go forward, and I was like, I was like, stop your attitude, get over here, like you're being so extra. And I'm like, Odie's such a good boy, like stop being mean to him. But then we were outside, and like Dino was like walking with them, like they were sniffing everything together, they were like hanging out like on the leash outside walking. But the minute we were back in here, it was like no, like he was not having it.
Well, because that's his place. Outside is like neutral territory.
Exactly. Yeah, so I can't imagine actually bringing something else in here. Yeah. Because he would just not have a good time, like, at all.
That makes sense.
So, but, I would probably have a dog. I probably would have, like, my own other little dog. But at the same time, I kind of like right now, like, in my, I'm 22, if I want to go hang out all night somewhere, I can. Yeah, or if I want to, if I want to go sleep over my grandparents or Devin's or something, I don't have to worry about an animal. Like, I like the freedom I have without having an animal. I would also love to get a cat. Like, I would love to have a kitten here, or like, well, actually more of a cat. I would probably adopt a cat, like a senior cat. But most of my family is allergic to cats.
Yeah, and cats are hard too, for the fact that houses aren't built for litter boxes. Yeah. Like, I cannot find a good place for the litter box for the life of me. So we ended up just using like one of our guest bedrooms, It's like the cat room. Like there's just the litter box in the middle and the cat toys. But it's like it's such a waste of a room. But it's like I don't want it in the bathroom because every time you take a shower, you know, then all you smell is cat. Like even if it didn't stink before, like when you take the shower, the humidity just like brings it out.
Oh.
And then sometimes they can like make it all clump. And then also like, you know, if they use it when you're in the shower, then you step out of the shower and then you step on cat litter. Because you know, it always like goes everywhere.
Yeah.
And then we don't want it in our garage for the same reason, for like the humidity. So in Florida it's so hot. So if we had it in the garage, like the whole thing would just turn into a brick, you know? And then we don't want it in the kitchen for obvious reasons. We don't want it in the living room for obvious reasons. We don't want it in the dining room for obvious reasons. Like nowhere around food.
Yeah.
So, and our laundry room's too small to fit it. But also I'm not sure if I'd want litter near clean clothes anyway.
Yeah.
But and I don't want it in my bedroom because I don't want to sleep and breathe in ammonia all night. Like we're really good with cleaning it. But like they still use it, so like if they use it while you're sleeping, you know, you're gonna be breathing that in all night.
Yeah, no, that's so real. Yeah, like that's so hard to like try to figure out where the heck it would go. I honestly don't even know. Then I really don't know. Besides my laundry room, I don't know where else it would go.
Yeah, I saw one person use like a spare closet. Like they put a cat door on a closet door and then put the litter box in the closet. But then you lose a whole closet. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no storage space in this house, like no built-in storage space. So I can't imagine like losing a whole closet.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's kind of rough. I didn't know that about your house. You have like no.
No, because it's a model home, like you know, like the builder grade home. So it's like so basic.
Yeah.
So there's really, I mean, there's a closet in every room, but it's not like a deep walk-in closet. It's like,
Right.
you know, like just hangers type of thing.
Yeah.
Except in our master. In our master, we have 2 walk-ins.
Okay.
But like, we don't really have like built-in storage, except in the kitchen. Like the kitchen's the only place with built-in storage. But obviously, we're using it all for kitchen stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, kitchens use so much stuff. It's actually kind of crazy. Like you do need a lot of kitchen storage because there's just so much that goes into a kitchen. Like it's nuts.
Yeah. And like when we moved here, I literally downsized and like all of our stuff is full. And like we went from a 600 square foot condo to a house and I downsized from the 600 square foot condo to the house, like all the kitchen stuff and all of our kitchen cabinets are full. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I'm sitting at like, we have like a kitchen island and it's like meant for like people sitting here, but I really want to just put cabinets under here because we don't sit here very often. Like literally the only time I sit here is like when I do live streams, but I don't have to do live streams here. So I want to like take out this whole bottom area and just do shelves. That way we have extra storage.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because like, see, it kind of has like the ledge for your feet.
Yeah.
So I literally just want to put like a shelf under there, like a nice built-in, like go to Home Depot and like make it look like it belongs.
That's nice.
I love northern homes because like all the storage. That's like something I miss with like older homes and like northern homes. They just like, they have a lot of charm, but then because like people have lived there before, like they tend to like create storage solutions or just have extra storage everywhere.
Yeah, that's so real. It's actually funny because in my kitchen there's the like drawer under my sink like has like knobs, but it's not a drawer. Like it's just kind of like there for decor purposes.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I have no idea why, but there's a cabinet next to my trash can that the cabinet above it opens, the cabinets on the sides of it open. Katie, tell me why I've never opened it in a year. And so, like, I had to be a month ago. I have these really big, like, metal bowls for, like, mixing and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had it in the cabinet actually above Dino's food and water, but I have other stuff in there, like his food and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, like, how can I rearrange this a bit? So I'm, like, opening all my cabinets. I was even considering, like, putting it in the back behind my sink, like, behind my cleaning supplies, because these bowls are just so big. Mm-hmm. And, like, my pans and stuff are in the other one. I was just like, where am I putting this thing? And then I was like, what about this one? I opened it. It's literally bare empty. And I was like,
about it?
Yeah, I guess so. I was like, why have I never opened this? But like, I also have the like tiniest little baby cabinet. Like, oh, no, I gotta show you mine. I don't know if you guys can see, but can you see that tiny, tiny little cabinet over there? Like, I've even used that one, and that one's like full. But like this random cabinet next to my trash can, I haven't opened ever. And I was like, now why would I do that? Like, why in the world would I not open that ever? And so now I have all my mixing bowls in there. And I was like, yeah, that's what it's going to be useful for, because why is it empty? Like, it's so stupid. And so, yeah, it's very convenient. I love all my cabinet space in my kitchen because it makes my life so much easier for sure when everything's out and about. So I don't blame you at all. But
yeah, you know, one of the most stupid things is like the cabinets above the refrigerator.
yes, I'm so happy. I hate those.
The only thing I have up there is like Christmas dishes. So I'm like, oh, well, I only use it once a year. So then it's like, it's fine. But like,
They're always the
normally,
hardest ones to open too, in my opinion.
yeah. And my fridge goes out quite a bit. So what I literally do is I stand on my counter and then I stand on top of my fridge. Like, well, not stand. I'll sit on top of my fridge and then I'll open it. And then I have to pass it down to Zach.
You're like, come help me. I can't get all this down.
Because like the cabinet's like here, but then the fridge comes out like to here. So it's like, you know, so like if I put up like a ladder, I wouldn't really be able to reach towards it correctly.
Right. Yeah, my mom's house has those, and then Devin's house has them. My grandparents, their house doesn't, but I think I have a version of that in mine, but I don't use those because I think there's like a crock pot up there, but I don't use crock pots because I don't make stews really, like I don't like stews or soups or anything like that. Or like really like, I don't really make dip, so I don't normally ever use it, but it is up there. And I find it funny because my landlords left me because they had an extra one. They're like, do you want it? Like, we don't want it. And I was like, sure, I guess I'll take it. And so they just left it up there for me. But,
I love my crock pot. I don't use it very often because it's like, it's hard to clean. She can't just like throw it in the dishwasher, you know? Yeah. But I made this really good chicken orzo dish in the crock pot. Ooh. It was so good because it was like a nice creamy orzo with like, you know, onion, garlic, spinach, and then the chicken, and I just like, you know, threw it all in the morning, and then when I come home from work, it's done, and it was like so good. So I love it for that reason.
I really should start making them. I really should because that would probably be really easy for me to do this winter too.
You can do so much. Like you can even cook pasta in it. Yeah. Like I see a lot of people do. It's called Marry Me Chicken. It was like really popular on TikTok. But like literal just like pasta and then heavy whipping cream, chicken, tomatoes, garlic, whatever, and cook it in the crock pot and it's done like in 40 minutes.
That's crazy.
Or rice. You can use that as a rice cooker too.
True. I could make just a load of rice. I have a nice little tiny like rice cooker pot that I had that I was gonna like, oh wait, look, I'll show you. It's literally sitting right next to me. I'm like trying to look for it. I'm like, oh wait, it's right next to me. This is my little rice cooker. And you literally just press this and then that's it.
Oh, that's cute. Is that the Paris Hilton one?
No, but it looks like it. Don't it?
Yeah.
No, I got this off TikTok shop. Like, God, I want to say, so, this thing has to be about 2 years old, this rice cooker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it does. Isn't that so cute? I got off TikTok shop. This is like one of my first TikTok shop items, actually. But,
was it creepy, or were you like, did you buy it?
No, I bought it. Yeah, I love this little thing. It does have rice in it. This is how I made my rice earlier, actually. Was in here. But, yeah, I love my little rice cooker. It actually makes a good amount of rice, too. Even though it's like a personal rice cooker, it cooks a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, it can easily cook, like, a cup and a half of rice in here. Which I feel like that's a lot.
Yeah. And, like, rice cookers, too, you can do, like, vegetables in as well. Like, you can steam veggies.
Yeah.
But, do you like rice pudding?
Not really. Not my favorite.
I like rice pudding. So, like, for Christmas, I have a little rice cooker. I'll always make rice pudding for Christmas. Or, like, Thanksgiving sometimes. But
I really want to make mango sticky rice because I love mango sticky rice.
I've never had it, I don't think.
Katie, you've never had mango sticky rice?
No, what is it?
It's literally coconut milk and like a condensed milk, I think, cooked in rice. But then you get like mango and you literally put like, I don't know if you put like some mango, not like juice in it, but the mango, because like mango's sticky.
Yeah.
So like you make these little like, you put the rice over it and then you just lay like a little like, cut up piece of mango, you put it over it. And I don't know what it is about, but it's so good. But there's a place like 30 minutes for me that makes it, and it is just dynamite. Like, I love it. And they even put like, they'll make like a thing of rice,
Yeah.
and then they'll put like little tiny chunks of mango in it, and then lay the mango over top. Oh my god, you would love it. It's really popular in a lot of like Thai places.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to like Thai restaurants, they probably have it as a
We
dessert.
don't really have traditional Thai restaurants. We had one
Uh-huh.
and it closed down, but it was not traditional. Like one time I went into the Thai place and their soup of the day was macaroni and cheese soup. You're supposed to say
Oh yeah, no, I'd walk
not to
out.
be rude. I don't know if it's like a cultural thing or what, but it was literal macaroni and cheese soup, like pure definition, like not normal mac and cheese, but like like sometimes like when you make mac and cheese and you put too much milk and it's like soupy. But imagine that, but like lots of milk. So it's really like a cheesy milk soup. But they gave it to everybody like as the freebie, and then
I would too.
they did make they did this really good Thai chicken lettuce wrap. That's the main reason I'd come. But they would always do a soup of the day and it'd be the craziest thing. Like lasagna soup, mac and cheese soup, I think there was like a carrot soup, but it was like just pureed carrots. But they always gave it to everybody. It was never good. But maybe that was just like that person's thing. Like, making a different soup.
Maybe they just had this like fun little experiment of trying to make all these different soups, and then they wound up making purees. And I heard the lasagna soup is good though. I do know you're talking about that. You know what? Maybe they had a whole TikTok, and they're like, let me just try to make all these viral TikTok like soups and like see what happens. And God bless, because they are probably horrendous.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god.
Oh, there is another place. It's called Pho Saigon. I don't know if that's Thai though, but they only do like pho noodles. That's it.
Oh.
So it's like very, very specific. Like they only have like they have like 2 or 3 dishes.
Yeah.
That's their whole menu, but it's so good. Like that's what they specialize in.
That does sound good. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really good.
It tastes so fresh, but it's like so filling too.
Yum.
I love pho, but they're kind of
I've never had pho.
really. So it's like you know what it is though, right? Like rice
Yeah.
noodles. But even like it's so nice because it's kind of like it reminds me of hot pot where you kind of like build your own thing. So like you start off with the rice noodles and the broth, and then they give you all these different side dishes of vegetables and sauces. So then you add it to the hot broth, and like you mix the sauces however you want, and then you get raw meat, and then you put the raw meat in the broth, and then you put the lid on top of it, and then it lets all the veggies cook, and the sauce gets into the meat. And it's so good. And like, they have like bean sprouts and cilantro and lime and, all these like fresh vegetables. It's so good.
That does sound really good. Me and Kylie want to go, like, when it starts getting like real cold out, and like we just want like noodles, or like if we want soup, like we're gonna go get pho, because we have everything here. Like, especially within like easily a 40-minute radius of us, like we have everything you could think of cuisine wise. So, and there's a lot of pho places. We have a lot of pho, a lot of Indian places. I mean, like, we have just everything here. So I definitely want to try that. When you said tacos, and I realized, like, I was like, I don't know if I feel like cooking tonight. There's like the best place, like 5 minutes for me, and they have the best birria tacos. And I was so tempted to just like get them, and I'm like, oh, right off. Like, we'll just look out for a video, right off some tacos for the night. But I was like, no, let me cook. Let me try to cook more in my fridge before I start really spending money. And I only spent like, I think like $30 more on ingredients when I went to the store today. So
yeah, you did good. I left. It was $60. But you know what? I have so much beef left. This is probably gonna last me like 4 days. So, and then I also got things that weren't meant for tonight, like the eggnog ice cream. It looked so good. But
I love that.
Hey, Ashley.
Did you see that Trisha Paytas is on Broadway at Beetlejuice?
I did see that. Yeah, she's having like her year. Although last year I thought was also like her year.
This girl ain't slowing down. I know. I'm so happy. Kylie, I was cracking up because Kylie, like, and me, like, she's the one I went and saw Potatoes with too. And we're like so tempted to go see her on Broadway. And I'm like, I want to go so bad.
You
But
should.
like, I know we really should. But Kylie doesn't know like Beetlejuice. She'd go see it anyway, but she doesn't have like a love for Beetlejuice
Yeah.
like I do. Like I love that movie, and I would love to. I really like the musical just in general, but I'd go see it.
Yeah.
But I know that she would kind of just be like, like what is the premise of this? And I'm confused.
Thank you, Ashley.
But
I mean, something you could tell her though is like the play is very different than the movie.
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, like general plot is the same, but like they have lots of extra songs because there's no songs in the movie, pretty much except that like one. But lots of extra songs and like the plot is somewhat different. Like it definitely deviates.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, like let's. The tickets aren't that bad either. Like they are pretty reasonable. So I was like, do we? Do not? I don't know, but
I think you should.
I know we got it. The hardest part is like our days because I have two weddings that I'm a guest and I'm in 2 weeks. Like they're literally only a week separated from each other,
Yeah.
and they're both my family. So I have to like one be there, but on top of that, that weekend in between theirs, I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the night before the one wedding, I have to go sleep over my sister's. That next morning is the wedding, and then that evening or whatever, the following day I have another wedding to go do makeup for. So that's like the 1 week. I'm like, we would literally only be able to go on Monday, and we'd have to go up there and drive home that same day. So we'd have to get to New York. I mean, which isn't horrible, but like I would like to take the train instead of like us driving there because I mean it would just be so much easier. But then it's just like we've never been to New York, so like do we go like me and her do we go our first time together like to New York? Do we go to Broadway? Like out of all places to also go, like do we just go to Broadway? Because like I don't know, it just doesn't seem like I don't want to say practical, but like it's just not practical. I feel like unless we absolutely love it, you know what I mean? And it's just like then we're gonna have to rush home the next day. I'm gonna be so tired.
Oh, so like you could only do one day. You wouldn't be able to. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough.
Like we'd have to leave early-ish that morning, go to Trenton to take a train from Trenton to New York.
Yeah.
And then we could take the train near us, but like, why pay, like for an extra 15 minutes of a drive, why pay an extra like $25? So it's kind of like we would like go to Trenton and then take the train from, there up to New York and then come home from, make sure we're on our train back.
Yeah.
But we no matter what, we'd have to go earlier in the morning, stay in New York all day, and then we wouldn't get home until like 11 o'clock at night. And then I got to be up the next morning, get to my sister's, and start the rest of the stuff. So I'm just like,
They only have night shows, no like evening matinees.
the evening. Some of them they do, but we don't know if Trisha's only playing the night ones.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's only there for a certain amount of days, and those are the 2 weeks that I'm like booked and busy.
Yeah.
So, but we literally have like that one or the second day. And then the one other day I know Kylie can't do because she has to do something, which is totally fine, obviously. But then the other day that we have available, it would be like boom, 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 boom. Like it's just a lot of back and forth for like also just me during that week. And I'm like, I'm already tired thinking about it. But I was like, I wish she was there for like 2 more weeks because the following week after the weddings, I'd be able to get her. So I'm just like, or I wish I didn't work every weekend. In December, I don't. I'm only working up to like the 3rd weekend of November and then I'm done for the season. But I'm just like, this sucks. So.
Maybe you could like stalk her Instagram and see where she is.
I know, no.
New York, and then at least see her that way and then do something else. Like go see the Rockettes or whatever.
Yes, that's what I would like to be able to do that. And even like yesterday, I was at the Kimmel, I was across the street from the Kimmel Center in Philly, And me and my sister, because she dropped me off, she was like, we should really go see like a show like at the Kimmel Center, during Christmas. I was like, yeah, we can go. So maybe this holiday season will be like the season of Jaycee gonna go see shows. So
Yeah, that'd be fun.
yeah, I want to do something a little different, a little bit more fun, for like this season. I feel like last season I was just very depressed. I was very upset. I was having a really hard last winter. So this winter I just want to be like active, like going to go do stuff and go have fun. So
My goal this winter is just to see snow once. That's it. That's my goal.
well, you guys are coming up north, right?
Um, we keep talking about going to Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it's actually going to happen because we were supposed to do it once, and then Liam's things happened, so we canceled it, and then we went to book it again, and then like doctor's appointments like crossed over and they couldn't be changed, so we canceled it again, and then now. I don't know. We were talking about it, but now I'm really busy. I'm doing the Beautiful You cruise
Oh, fun.
next week. So not this upcoming week, but the one after it.
Clock 8.
So I'll be gone for a week for that, and then I'm going to Epic Universe for a week. So I'll be in Orlando for a week, and then after that. We might go to Indiana. I'm not quite sure. But that would be like our chance to see snow.
Yeah.
But Zach has like a work thing, so we may have to call up Allegiant and like push it back to January. And then I think in January you guys should still have snow like up there.
We'll start getting snow in January.
Okay. So then so that would be like our next chance. So hopefully, we'll definitely see snow. But if not this year, then I'll go January and see it.
I love that. I'm also going to go to the bathroom real quick. You update them on something. Or whatever. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Thank you, Ash, for the heart me. By the way, for everybody coming in, me and Jaycee are filming our podcast episode, but just live to make things easy. Because we were both cooking tacos live earlier. Ashley, this is my Halloween tree. There's like a bunch of pumpkins on it and spiders, and it's all like Halloween colored. But I don't know what that is, Ashley. I don't know what serum that is. In Oregon, we got snow. I got into it through Beautiful You. I'm a Beautiful You affiliate. Thank you, Tammy, for the follow. So the whole rest of this year, I'm definitely pretty busy, but it'll be exciting. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be fun. Just like all the places I'm going pretty much are like warm places. So hopefully I get to see snow at least once while I'm away. Hey, Lisa. Montana is beautiful. It's titled in the bottom of your last video you posted? That's weird. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to check. That must have been some weird mistype. I have no idea what that is. Ashley.
I love that. Whatever we were talking about, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, what also, I was trying to think too, like, do you have a favorite episode that we did in the pod? Because I can't think of one because I feel like we've covered so much, but we haven't been doing it that long. That's the crazy part, is I'm just like, we haven't been doing it for that long, but yet, like, I feel like every episode we did was, like, so good, or it was, like, so informative, or we talked about so much stuff, like, I don't know.
You know, I think my favorite one was that first Trisha Paytas video, because I did so much editing on that.
Yeah.
It was fun to do, like, the deep dive, and then I found that, like, video from David Dobrik.
Yeah.
It was like a hidden video. I found it like on Reddit. Somebody posted it like a million years ago. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So I felt like a little detective. I loved editing that video. That was so much fun.
Aw. I don't know why, but I'm also like, I still absolutely love like our first and second video, despite the audio. and like our little complications, but like I just won't forever forget like us being like, all right, guess what's happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love also like all the videos of us talking about like all the social media things and like all the stories that we had. That's great.
Those are definitely my favorite. Like when we're
Yeah.
talking about like actual things going on in the world. Because like I don't have anybody else to gossip with. Like Zach, no idea. At least like you're watching the same tea as me, the same videos, so it's like
Yep.
so cool.
I absolutely love that, and we got to figure out like how we want to do season 2 with guests. Like if we want to like just like have someone like say we were sitting like this, and like I had someone next to me, or like vice versa, you had someone sitting next to you, and like we did like interview style like that, or I don't know, we added them into a call. Like that would be so interesting to see how we do. But I have so many people that like want to be on it, which is great.
Yeah.
You know. But everybody like loves our podcast.
Yeah, just like logistically, I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. But you know what? For those, we may just have to like actually record it instead of live stream it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe we would just have to ask the person to record themselves and then be like on a three-way Discord call or something.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. We could do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like we could just be like, you know, like if we're interviewing Jess, I'll just be like, Jess, set up your phone, record yourself, landscape. But
yeah, make sure we have to like write out rules. Like make sure you're in center frame of your phone. Put your phone in landscape like position and film yourself in the middle of your screen. Stay in middle of screen the entire time.
yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny though. Like, well, like my sister, obviously I could be on camera with her. I need to like set up a mannequin and then paint the mannequin's face like green. We could green screen your face in between me and Jess. Imagine a whole podcast episode like that. We could literally just green screen you in. And then it'd be like you on the couch. Like we could all be on the couch together.
I'm crying. We should try to do something like that. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It will definitely get comments, that's for sure, but
That's so great. Yeah, right. Being like, where is Jaycee? Oh, there's Jaycee. Why does Jaycee look like that? Wait, I guess we already see like the FB comments. Why does Jaycee look like that? Why does she look so weird? Is that really her? Is this AI? I could see it. Oh, I could see it. And it's just literally like a mannequin. That'd be so great.
yeah. I mean, I feel like we could also do it in a more professional way because, like, now I have Final Cut Pro, and I see people do like the green screen overlays, and it looks so real.
Yeah.
So we would just have to like have a somewhat similar setup that would make sense to have it like green screened in
Yeah.
if you wanted that visual. But Anthony Padilla does that a lot. Like when he had his podcast, he would like green screen people in. Because like he was interviewing all those VTubers.
Yeah.
So like he literally would have like a person with just like a green mask and then they would green screen like the face on. Or sometimes he just had like a giant iPad and it'd be like the VTuber. Maybe that's what we could do too. Is like I'll be on the iPad if you're interviewing someone near you. Yeah. Or like you could be on the iPad.
Oh my god, we could actually do that. We could do that. That's actually really interesting. We gotta figure out how we kind of want to play around with it. We could also probably do it different ways with different people. I mean, easily. Like, I could see that happening too.
Yeah.
Or we could even just throw it, like, into... I don't want to do, like, an after dark, but, like, we could do it in a way that's, like... It is just, like, all of us want a three-way call, and it's all being recorded. And then... Right, and then we could do, like, a Wendy Williams action where it's, like, on the screen, though. It's, like, our three faces. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would probably be like the most efficient and like easiest way for sure.
I think that would be the most efficient and easiest. And I think it would be the most comfortable for the other person.
Yeah, they're not used to this.
Yeah. I don't know. We gotta figure that out. But I am excited for season 2. And obviously not all the episodes have to be like with people. But like just in general. Because we'll definitely do an episode where like we come back and we like catch up with everybody and everything. And this and that. We'll try to figure it out. Be really fun. I love that. It's been an exciting time. It's been an exciting ride.
Yeah, this has been fun. That's definitely like the biggest thing I've gotten out of it. It's just been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So,
I also, what I'm planning to do too is after when all this gets uploaded and all of that, I'm gonna take some time to upload everything up on Spotify. And then what we could do is I could try to figure out if we can get a way to things to get clipped. And then in the meantime, things can get posted of like clippets of our podcast too. And be like, oh, if you want to watch the whole thing, all of the episodes are uploaded on YouTube.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that would be like a really good way also just to like keep it pushing, keep it going. But still have it, a whole thing. So,
Yeah,
but I
I
love
like
it.
that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I love you guys. Also, I just realized we have 22,000 likes on this video, so thank you. I have not been live on TikTok at night in the longest time, Katie.
It's better at night.
I
And I
know.
feel bad going live at night because that's like when Zach's home, but it is
I
better.
know. I just like by this time of night, I'm ready like for like bed. Like I'm looking at my kitchen, I'm dreading cleaning this up, like so bad, and I'm like, I gotta do all of that. This is so
Next time we'll do takeout for the mukbang, so we don't have to worry about it. Uh,
definitely. Oh wait, do you have dessert or no?
I have the eggnog ice cream, but I don't think I'll eat it right now.
I don't want to eat my cake yet because I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
But like, oh, there we go.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, my phone. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I will come back on live after I like clean up everything, and maybe I'll eat my cake and like run a battle or two. I don't know. I haven't done battles in a long time.
I haven't done it in a very, very long time either. I think the last time I did was with you.
Okay.
So, but you should totally like put a caption above you being like celebrating my 1 year anniversary. That could be fun.
Celebrating. Oh wait, it's so funny, Katie. I told so and so that it's my 1 year, and they were like, "I love that for you." I was like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "I'm literally eating cake because I'm so excited about it," and they were like, "You know what? As you should. Like that's great." I was like, "All right, well maybe you are okay. Maybe you are all right. If you think that that's as cool as I do, maybe we're cool then." So
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
"This is."
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah. I was like, who else in the world has a 1 year celebration piece of cake that they're single? Because I think that's actually a new thing that needs to start being a thing more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Celebrate being
Celebrate
single.
single.
Facts.
Yeah. Some people are very like relationship obsessed, and sometimes it's good just to like have that moment.
Uh-huh. I don't know. Well, also, let's be real. I feel like I celebrate myself all the time. But, I think that I'm just deserving of it. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, man. Who's going to eat all this caviar, y'all? Look at this.
Hey, you meal prepped.
I guess there is so much stuff in here.
It's really good on avocado toast. You have avocado? Have it like with breakfast.
That's a good idea. Maybe you know what I could do? Put on an everything bagel. I have those. I actually have fresh ones from the Amish market. Good stuff. Good stuff there.
I wish we had some down here. I don't think it's like a southern thing though. They're like all up north.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you come to Hershey, one, tell me. But number two, if you go to Hershey, I'm like, I'll meet you there. But Hershey, I mean, you're not far from all of the, like literally all of them in Lancaster. You're really not that far from it.
I just recently found out one of my friends grew up in Pennsylvania, and like I don't know why he just like never said it. And then he's just like, yeah, I lived in like an Amish community. I'm like, wait,
I lived in Lancaster.
He's like, no, I just lived in the Amish community. But like, he was like teaching me a bunch of stuff about like the it's like the Dutch Amish and like how what they speak is Pennsylvania Dutch, but it's not like actual Dutch. It's like their own thing and stuff. But I was just like, how did I know you since elementary school? And I did not know this. But speaking of Dutch, but yeah, we don't really have that down here. The closest we have is just like, you know, our local farmers markets. You know, people bring like fresh bread and stuff. But Amish food is good.
Them pretzels are my favorite. We all know that Jaycee loves a pretzel. That's my favorite snack in the whole wide world.
Do you guys still have Dairy Barn? Or is that like closed now? Because when I was a kid, there used to be this like family farm type of chain called Dairy Barn, and you'd go like literally for milk in the glass bottles. But it was fun because like for the kids, they would scrape off the top of the milk, and it was really, really sweet. So you'd like have that like top bit. I don't know what it was called, but it was just like whatever settled on top of the milk. But it was so delicious. They would do ice cream too, and it was all fresh.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have a bunch of, like, ice cream parlors and ice cream, like we have so many dairy farms.
That you can just, like, go through and get, like, bottled milk and...
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think, like, there is actually a place called the Dairy Barn, or... Well, yeah, because there's Evergreen Dairy Barn, that's, like, in, like, Southampton, and they have, like, it's, like, a little diner, but it's literally a dairy bar, so it's, like, ice cream... Mm-hmm. Down the shore, there's a lot of dairy bars where it's ice cream and then you get like milkshakes, but you can also get like a hamburger and fries. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we don't have like, I don't know if it's like the actual one you're talking about, but when you said dairy bar, I'm like, we have a lot of just different dairy bars, like, but they're all town.
Yeah, this was like, I think it was like a chain. Like it was actually just called Dairy Barn, and you would drive in and you pass like all these fields of just like cows. And then, like, in the center, it was, like, a milk processing place. And you literally, like, bought all your milk there in glass bottles. But this was in Long Island. But I know they were, like, a chain. Like, I was pretty sure they were in New Jersey, too, at one point. But, like, you would, like, go get your glass bottles and then, you know, get, like, some breads and stuff, too.
There's one in Huntington, and then there's one in Lindworth.
Okay, I went to one in Huntington.
Yeah, that is still there. Oh, yeah. There's two of them upstate. And then there is one in Seaford, New York, East Rockaway. Then there's like north one. But we also have, I think we have one. I don't know, that's New York. Never mind. Yeah, they're all upstate.
Oh, okay, so it's just New York. Well, I think there was one on Long Island, right? Isn't Huntington on Long Island?
Yeah, I think Huntington is, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was born. Not where I grew up, though, but...
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
God, it's so crazy how you were right so close to Jersey.
Yeah, and, you know, another funny thing, Zach, he was born in Riverhead, New York. So we were, like, literally born in hospitals super close, and then we met down here. But it's just like crazy because we were both born there. Zach moved when he was 1, though. I moved when I was like turning 6, and then we met down here. But like we were literally like an hour and a half away from each other.
That is so crazy. It's like the red string theory, literally. Like, that's so nuts. It also just cracks me up because like just knowing like the map of New Jersey and like seeing like down the shore. Like, just seeing, like, how you just take, like, one road all the way down. And it's for, like, 2.5 hours, but, like, to the whole world, it's, like, that's, like, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, a 2.5 hour car ride to get to a whole other state is, like, there's countries that take 2.5 hours to get to a whole other country. You know, it's just so crazy to me how big it is, but also how small, like, New Jersey to New York really is.
Yeah. For us to leave the state, it's, like, 9 to 10 hours. And we're not even like, you know, we're not even close to Miami. Like from Miami, I think it's like 12 to 13 hours. Just to leave.
You're stuck in Florida.
Yeah, that's the one thing I dislike about Florida is like to go anywhere, it takes forever. Because you just have to like leave the state. But like in New York, like you can go, it's so easy to travel to different places or even to Canada. And like, my friends in Indiana, like I love where they live because they're like 4 hours away from Yellowstone. Like they can literally, because like the interstate or highway is right there, they can literally go to the West Coast in 4 hours from Indiana. Or like, I think it's like 5 hours to New York, and then to like North Carolina, which we also love North Carolina. It's only 4 or 5 hours from them. So they're like in the perfect spot. Like everything could be like a day trip technically to visit any part of the U.S.
Yeah.
But
I know. It's like, what was I telling? I was with, I did my Draculaura X Harley Quinn photo shoot, and the girl's from King of Prussia. So she drove all the way here from King of Prussia, which is like, it can be a 2.5 hour drive easily. And so sometimes it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours though. And I felt bad. She like left right in the middle of rush hour. I was like, I'm so sorry. It's gonna take you forever to get home, like forever to get home. But anyway, so I was telling her, I was like, it's so funny because like, watch, tomorrow I'll be in Philly like all day. And she was like, do you really go over the bridge that often? I'm like, all the time. Like, I literally go over to Pennsylvania, 3 times a week. If not once a week, minimum, I go over the bridge. And it's just like, I feel like I drove over every bridge into Philadelphia or into, like, Pennsylvania constantly. And people are just like, why are you over there all the time? And I'm like, my family's there, but, like, I'm also just so close. Like, I'm 20 minutes over the bridge. Yeah. So, not even. I literally got home from my sister's house in 15 minutes yesterday. From Philly to Jersey. 15 minutes it took me. And that was literally 2 o'clock on a Sunday. 15 minutes. So it's just like, and I'm in a whole other state. Like, I forget that like, I'm in a whole other state with, like, all these other types of laws and rules and this and that. But it's, like, my everyday life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if my sister called me right now, was like, can you come over? I'd be like, yeah, I'd be there in 15 minutes. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. But I love traveling like that. I love being able to, like, hop around.
How far away are you from, like, Canada? Like, if you were to just, like, do a road trip?
7 hours straight up.
Oh, okay. So that is pretty far.
Yeah.
But doable. Could be a day trip.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah. So, like, it's funny because Pittsburgh is straight across from us. And that's 6 to 7 hours. And Canada's straight up. Like, the bridge to cross over to Canada is literally straight above us. So you literally just have to drive straight up. And then you're fine. And then you're good.
Yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Have you ever done it or no?
No, but so-and-so did. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, bye. Like, all right. Like, I guess then just another trip, all right. But they when they did it, I was like, because they did it throughout the night, too. And that entire night, I was like, I literally can't sleep. That you're just, like, going to Canada, like, by yourself. Like, you're going to cross over the bridge by yourself at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, I just feel like this isn't a good idea. And, like, what in my opinion matters.
He was like, I just want to go to Canada.
It was for some kind of, like competition or whatever. But I literally was like, why? That was the week of my birthday. That was the week of my 21st birthday. And I was like, okay. And then they wind up just leaving, and then I was like, like, I was like, so, I was scared the whole time, because I was just like, there was a lot of factors that went into it, a whole lot of factors, but I was like, why is this happening? Like, why are we doing this right now? But anyway, what in my opinion ever matter? So, I was
cool stuff. First off, going to a different country, that's stressful, but then at night, plus your birthday, that sucks.
Like, alright, like, literally, like, I got this. But, that's what I'm talking about, like, stress-free, thank God. But, like, they did it, like, no problem, came home, no problem. Same thing, they left, like, I think they left at, like, 9 o'clock at night, and they got home at, like, 4 a.m. Like, it was, like, just a straight run down, and that's why they left in the middle of the night, because, they wanted to be, like, just super duper simple, but.
That's wild. I really want to go to Canada once, though, to, like, see Niagara Falls, like, 360. And then Zach's family is from Quebec, Canada, so we want to see that at least once.
I want to go. I want to go see Niagara Falls. My dad's been in Niagara Falls. I'm like, how'd you go to Niagara Falls and I haven't? Bye.
Well, it used to be like a thing. Like, my grandparents, they honeymooned in Niagara Falls. Like we went to see it, stayed in like one of the cabins at Niagara Falls. But it was like a big thing to go. I feel like now it's like not as popular. I really want to do it. I think it's cool. But I feel like it's just not like a thing anymore. Because in the past, it used to be like such like a romantic spot or like, such an event to go. What?
I feel like that's like such like a family vacation type situation like spot now. Like I feel like before it's like the same idea of like I feel like oh like people say like oh you go to Paris, like the city of love, like you're gonna go meet your love, like your soulmate, or you go there for your honeymoon, or you go there with like your husband or whatever. But like I feel like Disney World, like you bring your kids to, like oh my god, like what kid doesn't want to go to Disney World? But like at the same time, I feel like Niagara Falls is the same issue where it's like I feel like it's like so many kids. Like people are like, oh, you want to go see a big waterfall? Like then they put Niagara Falls, And it is something historic and something really cool for like kids to look at, but also like adults. Like it's just such a cool spot.
Yeah.
So I'd go. That sounds really fun.
I heard it's just like a quarter too to go all the way around. I don't know if it's still like that, but
it's
like
really dirt cheap.
Yeah, because like it's literally like they have this big circle around the whole falls, and I'm pretty sure you just put a quarter in, and then it's like a till that you just walk through. And they used to not even check passports. Maybe now I think they're stricter about it. But you just like walk through and you could do the whole entire Niagara Falls.
Oh, it's free.
Oh, it's free now?
It's free. However, there is a toll of $1.25 to walk across the Rainbow Bridge from Canada to the U.S.
Okay. That's still pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do they check for passports now or no?
Oh, wait. If you want to experience paid attractions like the Maid of the Mist, Cave of the Winds, or attractions on the Canadian side like the Journey Behind the Falls or the Skylon Tower, there's an additional cost of each. I don't know. It's open 365 days a year, though.
Go.
Yo, Maid of the Mist kind of looks a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that the boat ride?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the boat ride. But, like, it kind of looks a little like... If it's storming out, girl, it's scary. It's $30.
That's not bad. I would do it. Because, like, you go under the falls, right? So you, like, get hit by all the mist and stuff.
I don't know. I love how, like, their advertisement, but also it's, like, on a cloudy, windy day. And it looks, like, scary.
Well, isn't it, like, always kind of cloudy because all the mist?
I don't know, but, like, you're telling me that water don't look a little scary with that boat? I'm sorry, that looks like rough waters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like Maid of the Mist. That's a little scary, guys.
Living Life to the Fullest said it's great to do. And passports are required now.
Oh, okay.
I remember when my dad, he was saying when he was a teenager, you could just walk over the border. Like they didn't check. It was just like a free border.
Oh.
Hey, Tracy.
Oh yeah, there's group rates too. $24 a person if you get 20 people.
That's where you just grab a bunch of people by the front gate and be like, hey, let's do this group rate.
Let's do this right now. Yeah,
That's
prices
happened
are
to me back before because we went out west to like the natural park or the big nature parks, and there's this one cave tour, and there's like people being like, we just need 2 more people to get this rate so we can do it. So me and Zach just joined their group. It was so cool, and then we got money off, but
oh yeah, that's so crazy. It looks fun though. I mean, it looks beautiful, I mean, I know it is beautiful, but Maid of the Mist.
you need to check out Nova Scotia too in Canada.
I want to go there.
Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Mhm.
That's definitely a bucket list item too.
Why do I feel like I know somebody from Nova Scotia too? Yeah, that's somewhere where in Canada I'd love to go.
Mm.
Nova Scotia kind of gives me like a Maine kind of vibe too.
Yeah, it's so pretty. A lot of Canada is very, very pretty.
Hmm. Oh yeah, everything on the Niagara Falls too apparently is in U.S. dollars.
Oh, really? You don't use Canadian dollars? I guess because all the tourists, maybe it's just like easier.
I think it's because of all the tourists, but also, because I mean it's right above upstate New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, it's literally right there. So that's crazy. That's like actually just like insane to me.
Yeah. It'd be so cool to be like right on the border of a different country. Just to like country hop like that.
Oh yeah.
Or like in Europe, it's crazy, like, because they're all like open borders with each other. Like people in Spain could do day trips to France and like literally just like drive all throughout Europe.
That's crazy.
That'd be so cool.
Facts. Yeah, there's literally like even if you went to yeah, so if we drove up drive up to New York and then you just keep going like straight up, like you go through Yonkers and you just keep going up and going up and up. You would round up in Albany and then you literally just keep going straight up from there. That's actually so funny. I would love to know like who the heck lives in those mountains. That's like what are you doing? Like, what are you doing in like New Russia, like New York? Like what? Like there is nothing here. Like what's happening? It's just that's all mountains.
My aunt lives in Vestal, and she's like right there on the border. But for her, it's still like 3 hours just because it's like there's no main road to get to Canada where she is. But they're like literally like right there.
That's crazy.
But like winter at her house is so freaking beautiful. She literally just lives like basically like in the forest and they get so many like different wildlife. And she has a sunroom. So it's like just like this one room out of her house where it's just full glass, kind of like a greenhouse.
I love that.
So like when we visit her during winter, like we'll, go in that glass room. And like when we were kids, she would let us sleep out there. But all night you could just like look up at the stars or like the deers would be crossing by and like the birds and then, it's just like it was so beautiful.
I love that. I also just realized too, if you go up to Scranton and then Binghamton, and then you can literally shoot right over. Or you could drive to There's another way to get to Niagara Falls, like specifically from here. Go straight over to Pittsburgh, 6 hours, and then you literally can drive over the bridge to Ohio, and then drive straight up to Erie, and then follow Erie up. Literally, it's like a pike. Like it's literally just one road, 90. You can drive 90 all the way to. Yeah, right there to Buffalo, and then just.
That's crazy. Do a lot of roads near you go up to 90, or is it just that one?
Like, no, you can 90 is Ohio, Indiana, Ohio, and then you can get on Route 90 from Indiana and Chicago.
I thought you meant the road went 90 miles per hour.
Oh, no.
I was like, that's so fast.
I mean, period, but like, I'm sure people do 90 on 90.
What's that one place? Like, I think it's in Germany. It's called like the Autobahn, right?
Yeah.
Where you like literally go as fast as you want.
Yep.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a goal too, just to be like it'd be scary, but it'd be like that'd be so.
I'd love it. I'd so do it. I'd be like, someone give me a sports car right now. Give me Jess's car. Give me the Maserati. Let me go real fast in it. On that road, I'd have so much fun.
Yeah. I wonder if that's still around. I haven't heard about that since like middle school history class. The Autobahn.
Yeah, right. I think I remember like when the boys used to talk about it in school media. like, you know that one really, really fast road you can go whatever you want to go on? Yeah. I remember, like, guys talking about it, but never the girls. Not the girls unless they were, like, the sports class girls.
Yeah. That'd
But,
be kind of cool. I wish we did that here. Like, at least on back roads. Because we have some back roads, like in Florida, where like they tell you to go 30. But it's literally like you're in the middle of the Florida prairies. There's nothing there. And it's just a straight road. And it's like, you're not going to hit anything. You don't see a person. Like, you only see maybe one car an hour, when you're like going up the central Florida.
oh my god.
I'm like, it sucks. It's like 30. Like, this should be like at least 70 or something. Like,
Oh, yeah, so, we're from Jersey, so what we do is if something says 40, you go 50. That's, like, the law here.
most people do that though. Most people
Yeah.
do like 60 on those roads, but I think it's 30 just because it's all farmland and prairie. So they probably don't want you like spooking the cows or the horses or the goats or whatever.
I wish Jersey had them laws for our farm because we do not care. Them poor animals, they're like, there's actually a really big animal farm near one of our, like, it's like a really big mental, like, hospital. But it's like something you would see like in like Wednesday, like you would see like in like a Netflix like scary horror like psychiatric hospital type situation, and not far from that hospital that's still active. Like it's a very active hospital, from my understanding, and there's a really really big farm nearby. I'm like, I wonder if they use like those animals like to go to like animals like touch and like like be like
Yeah, like animal
farmers like that for therapy. Yeah. And it's also really close to a very big winery. So I'm like, not for nothing, but if I was there and I escaped, I'd be going right to that winery that's like down the street. It's great. I drive past it all the time when I go down that way.
Yeah.
And there's just one road. It's like psychiatric hospital. But I also think it's also like on like a little like island. Like it's on like its own little spot.
The hospital?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I know. It's actually like really. I know. I always get like very like weird vibes. I mean, granted, we have a few of them, like like just like types of hospitals, but like this is like one of those like old ones. Yeah, it literally looks like it literally looks like a person. That's horrendous. Like that's a sin. Like you're telling me, come on. You're telling me that's not like looks like a full-on like prison.
It does. Or like a school. But most schools do look like prisons, especially like nowadays. Like they'll have like the four fences surrounding the schools.
This is very true. Wait. Yeah, it opened in 1955.
Oh wow. And they have
And
not updated since.
this is the sign.
I can't read the small things.
It's just a Cora hospital and then state of New Jersey. It's like it's not on the island, but it's like in the middle of like nowhere because like going down that way is the Pine Lands.
Yeah.
And like the Pine Lands, Pine Barrens. Like I'm sure you've heard of them, especially probably being in New York. At one point. No, did you guys ever grow up with the Jersey Devil like conspiracy?
I've heard of the Jersey Devil, but I thought that was like a Looney Tunes thing. It's that guy.
It might be. He might be like a little character, but he's actually like a long-lived tale in like Jersey. So he lives in the Pine Barrens, and he goes all the way up north, and he comes all the way down south. And he essentially like because there's so many like bodies in these Pine Barrens, like, and mind you guys, like when I'm talking about Jersey, there's two roads in Jersey that can literally lead you all the way to the shore and then all the way up to New York. It's called Black Horse Pike and the White Horse Pike. Those two roads. Both of them drive through both of them, but on like opposite ends. And then we have like, of course, the expressway and da-da-da-da. But those back roads, like of the pikes, there are certain roads you can go right off of them. If you keep going on them, you'll end up on like dirt roads. And I have crazy stories on those roads that like make my spine like feel like it's gonna like ugh, like I just feel like a crawl because it's actually insane the stories that I have in the Pine Barrens, and I wasn't one of those kids that like, oh, let's just go out there for fun. Like I know people that used to go there just for fun and like hang out. No, no,
Like
no, no.
supernatural? Like is it like okay?
Yes, like crazy supernatural things happen there. And this hospital is like back there and like off of one of those roads off of the Black Horse Pike. You can go down Black Horse Pike and then it shows you like hospital, you know, like psychiatric hospital. You can go off one of the roads and you keep going and then it ends up at the hospital. But like that whole surrounding area of the hospital, oh no. Oh no, I wouldn't want to be there at night. I can tell you that right now. But
Yeah.
those Pine Barrens, the Jersey Devil lives, and apparently, you know, he comes and he like,
Is he
oh,
like a person or like an animal?
he's an animal. It's like the same idea as like Bigfoot. Like they say, like him and Bigfoot, they're like friends. Like they like
Okay.
hang out. You know, it's one of those.
I think it is a Looney Tunes character.
It could be. Let me see.
Because there's like they call him the Dust Devil though in Looney Tunes, and he like spins around and he's like chaotic and he'll like bite people.
Wait, look. This is what it looks like. Wait, let me get a better picture of him. This is what he looks like.
Oh, okay, that's not Looney Tunes at all. That looks like something from like Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, there's literally like toy figures of him and stuff.
Yeah. Is that what Jeepers Creepers was? Like the guy, because he had the big bat wings and like, have you seen that movie? Like he attacks the school
It's
bus.
been a long time since I've seen it. Let me see. Yeah, look, Pine Barrens. Look, Pine Barrens, New Jersey.
Oh, wow. So it's just like a winged horse thing?
Essentially, yeah, like a winged deer type situation. Some pictures of it, he has like really big horns. Some of them he doesn't. Some of them they also have him as like more of like a devil like type looking figure type situation. But he's supposed to be like dinosaur size. Like he's really big. Like he's not just this like little like deer with wings, like standing up, like walking around. No, he's supposed to be like huge. And it comes out like the dark of night and like, you know, he like comes out of nowhere. But then there's also like theories too, you know, like you're on the pike and you get lost. Like he'll find you. Like that's like I feel like every parent tells like their new driving kid that. So like they don't you know, I mean not for nothing, but when I first had my car and you know, like and I had like I was like with like my first boyfriend and stuff, like, you know, we would go out at night and we'd end up at the craziest places just driving, like literally just driving for hours and hours and hours. And we'd be like, oh my God, it's like 2 a.m. Like we should go home. Where are we? Look it up. And we're like, how are we? 2.5 hours away from home. And it's literally like, we're like down the shore, but we're in the woods. Like when I tell you like in the woods, like we are on dirt paths.
Yeah.
And like there is not a like we are trying to backtrack to get like out of there. Like me and my girlfriends, oh my God, like crazy, crazy stuff.
That's
But like
crazy. New Jersey has that. Like when I think of New Jersey, I don't think of forest, like dirt roads.
no, you don't, right? But we are a farm state.
Yeah.
So we do have these like mass amounts of like cornfields. And we do have these mass amounts. Like we have so many roads here, like all roads lead home. But like at the same time, like you get off of one of those roads and you get on the dirt road, like it's a little creepy, especially at night. I'm not gonna lie, like I don't get really creeped out easily, but like that stuff creeps me out. But like the Jersey Devil, we always love the Jersey Devil tales. There.
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
That's so
That's
funny.
cool though. I love like places that have folklore and stuff.
hmm
In
There's
Florida,
like
I don't really have anything. Georgia has the Mothman at least.
the Mothman, yeah. I thought Florida did have one.
Not that I know of, but I also like I didn't really grow up here as a kid, so I feel like that's normally things like kids talk about. The only thing we had like in New York was the Table Rocks. Do you know about the Table Rocks?
No.
So that's where like New York, like our area, was kind of known for like satanic, like devil worshipping and stuff. Like and a lot of like murders and paranormal and ghost things happen there. But like the Table Rocks, like these groups would go out there and they would like, you know, goats and rabbits, and they would do all these seances and stuff like all the time in the Table Rocks. And when my dad, when he first became a police officer, the trainee type of police officers, they would be sent to the Table Rocks to like clear all that out. So he actually, there was active worshiping there like all the time. I don't know if it's true like now, but yeah, he said there's always stuff, and there'd be like all these like little totems and stuff. And my dad, he actually he picked them up every so often because we had this neighbor who was like a really bad neighbor. Ooh. So it was like my dad's little joke. He would, whenever he had the shift to go to the Table Rocks, he would grab the little wood things and he would put it on our fence line facing the neighbor.
I'm dead.
That neighbor was so mean though. Like we had a tree that was shared on the property line, and he literally cut it in half because he didn't want it like on his property. And then whenever his trash would get full, he would put it in our trash can. But then, keep in mind, this is a guy like living by himself, and then we were like a family of 6. So he would somehow fill up his trash can every single like. We had pickup like twice a week, so he would always fill it up and then put it in our trash can. Ew. And make our trash can overflow to the point where the garbage people would not pick up our trash. Because if you have it overflowing, they don't pick it up.
Yeah.
So like he was like a bad neighbor like that. But yeah, so my dad, that was like his little revenge, just for take all the little figures and face it towards the guy. But
your parents are so funny.
But there's like a lot of stories like that. Like my dad growing up as a kid, he actually, behind his house to like next to it, it's like an L shape, there's this guy, I forgot his name, I want to say like Ricky Queso or something like that, but he was like a really, really well-known serial killer in New York. But my dad grew up with him, like literally. This was my dad's house. There's a guy, a neighbor behind him, and then the serial killer guy who's right here. But my dad was young, so my dad's older brother was actually friends with that guy. Oh. And what that guy would do is he would bring all of these kids to the forest or the Table Rocks, and it was happening for a while. Nobody knew, but luckily my dad's brother never got invited. So, but like that's like how crazy it was. That was like literally happening right there. And then there was this other serial killer that lived near my mom, and she has this crazy story. This was when she was in high school. She used to do babysitting, and she was babysitting, sitting in the living room with this like little 3-year-old kid, and she hears the washer turn on. Oh, are you still there? I like pause for a second. All right. She hears the washer turn on, and this is like a normal New York house where there's a basement, the main floor, and then the top floor. So the washer and dryer is in the basement. So she's completely alone in this house. She hears the washer turn on. So she instantly just leaves the house, calls her mom, and starts walking home, like rush walking home with the 3-year-old kid.
Oh, hell no.
So what she, like literally, she could have died that night. Because what this serial killer did is he would sneak in and turn on the washer machine, and people would come down to be like, why is my washer machine on? And he'd, in the basement. But she knew something was off. Yes. So she literally, like, she just took the 3-year-old and left. But like, she was like literally this close. And oh my God. There was this forest next to her school. And there was this one time too, this guy was living in the forest, and he would grab girls on the way to school to them. And my mom said one time she almost got grabbed, but luckily like her arm slipped, and then she pushed the guy and then ran to school. But like where I grew up, it was like, they call it like one of the serial killer capitals, you know, that area, because there was just so much like and like things going on. But there's also like tons of ghost stories. Like my parents, they can go on and on. Like my dad, it's so funny because he's like, I don't believe in ghosts, but he has 100 ghost stories. Like
he's like, yeah, they didn't get me yet.
yeah. But my dad's like, I don't want to believe in something like that, but all these things have happened to me.
I'm gonna have to watch a Disney show tonight before bed. Oh my God. Yeah. Wait, that's actually, your parents need to definitely come on the pod and tell like stories that they've like never told anybody. Cause like that,
They should, because they have like crazy stories.
I'll be sitting here like,
And I'm sure my dad could go into way more detail too than what I could. Because he told me a lot of these stories too when I was a kid. So I'm sure he didn't say things. Or even now, he probably wouldn't want to say things just to like not scare me. But there's this one thing, when they first moved into their very first house together, it was on Bread and Butter Street. It was like a cute little cottage.
oh, cute.
And every single night in the attic, all of the boxes would move.
Shut up.
And my dad would go in there, all the boxes moved, but nobody would be there. And there were sometimes my mom would come home to work, and she knows my dad is at work, and you just see the light in the attic turn on and off, on and
hell
off.
no.
And she like, you know, she called the police a couple of times, nothing was there. And they found out the person that lived there before them committed, you know, in the attic. Because he lost all of his money and he, you know, in the attic.
Oh.
And the realtor never said that to my parents.
Did they move out like instantly? I would have.
They were on like a rental type of thing. So they left after they rented. But the craziest thing, after that house on Bread and Butter Street, they moved to like my childhood home, and we were having a garage sale. And at the garage sale, these people come and my dad's like talking to them, and they just moved into that Bread and Butter house. And my dad would like, cause the people they were talking about, like, my dad's just a good conversator. So like they were like having a conversation, and then it got to a point where like they're talking about how haunted their house is. And my dad's like, oh, we lived in a house like that. And then the guy mentioned it was on Bread and Butter, and my dad's like, oh, house number, blah, 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 blah. And the guy's like, yeah. So they were also having the exact same paranormal experiences. But it was like one of those houses, it was like rented out, so people weren't like disclosing it. Because the realtor would just like bring people to rent it out. But it was just crazy because my dad's like, it wasn't just us, you know, like these people that happened to come to our garage sale, you know, they had the exact same experience. But it wasn't like hostile. Like it was just the lights, and then like all night, all their stuff would just be moved around in the attic. But still, my dad's like, I don't believe in ghosts. When that literally happened.
No, I can't do that. Absolutely not. Also, someone's in my comments and like, you guys aren't answering people. No one's asking anything. We didn't answer questions that people are asking. Shush. Oh my god, wait, that's actually insane. Talk about a Halloween episode.
Yeah. I have one more creepy story. So, you know my dad, he's a twin.
Yeah.
So when he was a little kid, like 5 or 6, his parents lived like kind of like in a more foresty area. And him and his twin sister were walking down the river, and they see a little boy jump in the river and drown.
Oh, absolutely not.
My dad sees it. And my dad's twin also saw it. Like they both saw it.
Yes.
So they try to save the kid, but they don't see the kid at all. Because like they run up and they're like, oh my god, the current must have just pulled him away. So they run back home, tell my grandma, and my grandma calls the police, and they're looking everywhere. They can't find this kid. And eventually my dad finds out a week prior, a little boy fell into the river and drowned. But that was a week prior, and my dad saw it that day.
Oh, hell no.
So, and the crazy thing, it wasn't just my dad, it was his sister too. They both saw it. So they knew it was like a ghost of the kid.
See, I don't like, because, like, why he see, like, and that also makes me think, so I'm like, your dad's probably super intuitive. Also, not for nothing, but, like, I think it's so funny, because, like, that happened to him when he was a kid, and then look what he became as a profession. And then you're not, like, so you're telling me that those gut feelings that both your parents had, and all of your thing with your mom, like, her being like, there's someone here, I gotta get this baby and get out. Like, those intuitions and that gut feeling that they both have, and then they both went into the, you know, into, like, law enforcement and, like, all of the detective things and all of that, like, they were, like, made for those jobs since they were kids.
I think so. Like,
Yeah.
Really, like, I think that's what made like my mom such a good detective was her intuition, and like same with my dad, he was very good. But like my mom's also like she's so good. Like she'll just look at somebody and she's like, I know they're up to no good. And not trying to like profile anybody, but like she'll like
Yeah.
literally like look and then she'll be like, that guy's about to steal that person's wallet, and then he does. Like, it's like she just knows. And she's really good with faces too. Like
Yeah.
there's this she was telling me like when she first started, they were like driving down the street like in New York City. And she's with like another person. She's like new to the job. And she points and she's like, that guy is wanted for this like attempted murder. And the guy next to her was like, no, you don't know that. Like, how do you know that guy's face? And she's just like, well, his face was on the wanted poster. And he's just like, there's no way. And it was the guy. She actually was right. But she said that happened a lot. She's just really good at memorizing faces.
Yeah.
So like when there was the wanted board, that's literally she had some of the best numbers because all she would do is just drive around and she would see a person's face and be like, that's the guy. And she would, call it up, the people would grab and she'd just keep driving. But
That's crazy. Oh, God bless them. Truly, God bless them because
I wish I got some of that. I'm so bad with faces. I'm so bad with names.
it's like, why didn't I have any special power, man? Come on now.
Yeah, why didn't I get anything?
I'm dead. Are any of your sisters like that? Like,
I don't think so. Well, Jess has a really good memory, especially when it comes to numbers. And my mom's like that too. Like my mom, she'd be like 752 times 878, and then she'd be like, this is it. Like my mom and Jess are both like that, where it's like instant. I'm really like I have a good picture memory, like when it comes to things I read. Because like in like high school and college, like when I'd be taking tests,
yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I remember reading that on this page, and I remember word for word like what that thing said. But it's only like things that like I read in like textbooks and books,
Right.
But with faces, no. Like I could look at you, and then like a week later, I'd be like, I have no idea who you were.
You know what's so funny? This weekend, the bridal party I did on Sunday, I could have swore I've done their makeup before. And the one bridesmaid, I was like, do I know you? Like, have I met you anywhere? And she was like, I don't think so. She was like, where are you from? And I was like, South Jersey. And she was like, oh no. She was like, I'm from she was like, I think she grew up like somewhere near Trenton. So like that's like 40 minutes away from me. I would have never grown up with her or really met her anywhere over here. And, then she moved over to PA and she moved, like further out in PA. Like she's not even like close to like anywhere I would like be or work or like hung out or anything. And I was like, I swear I've met you. Like you look so much like someone. And I truly believe in like doppelgangers and things like that, especially with how much I meet people, like meet different types of people and so on and so forth. Like I swear I have done so many people's makeup and I've never seen them a day in my life. I'm just like, what? But I always find that so weird too, like because like I'm so bad with people's faces in that way too. And names, unless I've seen them like, multiple times. But other than that, I'm so bad with people's, or even like the salon book. Like I'll see people's names in the book and I'm like.
I feel like it's not as common though too anymore where people like introduce themselves. Because there's so many times I go to events and they're just like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. But they're never like, hi, my name is Katie.
Right.
So I think that's hard too. I have to like listen into conversations and be like, oh, okay, that's Maggie or that's, whatever. Yeah.
No, you're so right about that. Yeah, that's nuts.
Also,
stories? I do. I have a few. Well, you know what though? All of my, besides the one, the Pine Barrens one, I feel like I've told you this, but I think I have told the internet like once or twice, but I'll say it again. There was one time, me and somebody I was with all the time, we were out driving and we were out in the Pine Barrens and, they turned off like one of these roads. I've never been down this road. I was like joking with them. This is like, we were like friends at the time and I was like, oh my God, like, are you gonna like pull over and like, me? Like, what is this? Like, why are you driving down here? And
Yeah.
they were, and like jokingly, they were like, well, maybe, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whatever. And like, as we were talking about it, and it was funny because they told me, they were like, well, do you know about mind you, no one's around us, like not a soul, okay? I just want to put it out there, like not a soul around us.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, did you ever hear about like the story about like it was like a blue or like red car or something like that. A blue or red car like appearing, like when driving. And I was like, no, what are you talking about? And they were telling me this whole story. I forget it by now, but it was like this whole story. And they were like, yeah, and then it disappears. And I was like, it disappears. And they were like, yeah, it literally disappears. So I was like, what? And I was like, that's so crazy. We keep talking, whatever. An hour goes by. We go up this hill and down this hill. And I look in the mirror, and there's this car. And I was like, I said their name, and I was like, do you see that? And they were like, wait. And I was like, you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? And they were like, yes. And so we're staring at it, and I was like, that's so weird. And they were like, wait, like, like they were so caught off guard, like to the max. And I was like, where are we? Like, where are we? And they're like, I have no idea, but like we're somewhere. And they're like, all right, time to go home. We're driving straight, like just straight, okay? No headlights, no, like, well, we got our headlights, no overlights, like on the streets or nothing. It's so dark out. Guys, I kid you not when I tell you we went over this hill, back down this hill, disappeared, thin air. And we were like, wait. And I will never, ever forget that for as long as I live, because it was actually so weird. Like, it had to be there. And I'm telling you guys, this whole thing happened, and I was saying about like 2 minutes. Like a 2 minutes timing, which when you are startled by something and you were just literally talking about something and it wasn't planned, it's not like it was like them doing it or this or that, a production. Like when I tell you guys, it was so random. And it was crazy because they told me the story like very early, like just a little bit before. And it was like this car literally appeared and then disappeared. Mm. And we were waiting for it to like come up on us because we're in the middle of nowhere, no lights, no nothing. So we're waiting for it to like catch up to us. Nope, disappeared. And we both saw it.
That's creepy. So it's like a ghost car?
I think so. I think it was. I think it was like a ghost car. And then there was another time too, like there's like a story like about like a little boy in the back seat. Like, ugh. Like there's like that like theory too, where if you're like in like a ghost town or whatever, and and there's like a little boy in your back seat, and like he'll appear in the mirror, and then he doesn't, and he like disappears. I'm grateful that's never happened to me. Knock on wood, that never happened to me, because that will scare living daylights out of me. But also there's this other time, me and this person, we were driving. We were back cornfields, whatever, and we're driving, and we see this house in the middle of this cornfield, like a movie, like a literal movie. There was a red light on, okay, in the house. Couldn't tell you why. Not a soul around in that house, not a car, not nothing. It was in the middle of the cornfield. Okay. So we're like, where are we? We look it up on the map where we're at, and we're like, okay, we're far kind of out, but we're not that far either away from home. But like, we're far enough where it's like, huh, you know? So we go home. And we kept talking about it for a few days, and we were like, I wonder, like, what was that house? Like, that was so weird. And it was weird because, like, this was the house, and we drove, like, this right past it. And we were like, huh, like, it was so close. We were like, why is this thing, like, in the middle of, like, nowhere at the same time? Probably about, like, 10 minutes out from, like, a regular community, or whatever, like, a little farm town. The following month, we go back. Because we were like, that was so weird. Like, we wonder if that house is in the same spot or, like, the same, you know, lights on or whatever in the middle of the night. So we go there again at the night, but not, like, midnight like we were. We go back there. Had to be probably, I would say, like, 9 o'clock. Tell me why we can't find the house.
It's gone?
Gone. Can't find it. Don't know where it's at. They might have found it again. I don't know. Maybe we went to the wrong area. I don't know. But I thought we went to the same exact spot, and we could not find this house. Could not find it for the life of us. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, really strange. Those are like the two probably like weird like things. But you know what's also crazy to me? I've never had anything like creepy, weird, paranormal happen to me until I was with them.
They probably had like bad energy. So they were like inviting other bad energy.
I still think that. I still think that 'cause I'm like, there's no way I've never seen that stuff until then.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get over that. But then also, I mean, I've had paranormal stuff happen to me, especially during like surgeries. Oh my god. I've had people like come talk to me. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to talk about like all of these different types of like spirits. And like, and I was like so confused as like a child. And one of them, like if you guys know like the archangels, like in like Catholicism, like specifically, I was in CCD, but not at this age. Like I think I was about like probably like 3, 4, and I was asking my mom, like I was really looking at her, and I'm like, Mom, I'm like, who's Saint Michael? And she's like, huh? And she's like, Saint Michael. And I was like, yeah, who's Saint Michael? I was like, he's asking me to ask you. And she was like, that's someone important, like, to us, but you don't really know about him yet. And I was like, no, like, he said hi. And I'm, like, telling her that he's, like, talking to me. And she was like, what? Like, what is literally happening right now? Like, why is my kid talking about an archangel? Like, this is just so weird. And I started telling her, like, all this stuff. And my mom was like, okay, Jay, like, it's a little weird, but all right. And, like,
Do you ever have priests like walking around the hospital?
no, this was at home.
Oh, at home.
This happened at home.
Oh, that's even creepier.
Yeah, it was, like, just, like, a random, like, Monday, Tuesday, something. Maybe it was a Sunday, I don't know. Maybe it was, like, a random, like, just afternoon. And I was like, Mommy, who's St. Michael? Yeah. That happened a few times with, like, a few different, like, angels, to say, or even just, like, it always happened with like someone like biblical, but like I didn't have a concept of like the Bible. Like then I understood that like, oh, like we pray to like God and we pray to like Jesus, and like Jesus has like followers, and I knew like very very basics, but I didn't know what anybody did. I didn't know what anybody, what their purpose was. I didn't know that like these people were like important at that time. Like I was very just like clean of like, oh yeah, like you teach your kid to pray at night, and like that's as far as it was, but nothing. And like we weren't like, I didn't grow up in like a real like I don't want to say spiritual house, but like a real like strict Catholicism house. Like yeah, like we prayed at night, they were hugging a kiss and we pray, yada yada. But like we pray over our food and whatever, but like never like, if I didn't want to go to CCD, I didn't have to go. Like it wasn't like mandatory. Or like if I didn't want to go to church, we didn't have to go to church. Or like we didn't go to church unless we were my grandparents. Like we didn't grow up like die hard, stressed out like that. So it was just very weird for me as a kid to just be like, Mommy, who's this? Who's that?
Yeah.
So
Jess had like an experience kind of like that. She really, really hit her head. I don't know what it was from, but it was like during that weird period where like she just left. I have no idea where she was, but she said she like hit her head and she had to get all these stitches. But when she got out of the hospital, she met this man. She describes him like Morgan Freeman. She was like, he looked exactly like Morgan Freeman, talked like Morgan Freeman. Yeah. But he said, hi, Jess. And Jess was like, how do I know you? And this is way before social media, like anything like that. Like she was probably 19, 20. And he was just like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And Jess needs to tell the story because apparently he went into like all these like different details. And Jess felt so comfortable with him. Like he just like felt so warm, like she knew him forever, but she literally had no idea who this guy was. And he went into all of these things, and then he said like, God bless you at the very end. And then she like went away, and then she like turned back and he was gone. But she's just like, I feel like I spoke to an angel that day. And it was like right after she had this like surgery though. So maybe that was part of it. But she's just like, I swear I spoke to an angel. And like, it was so weird. Like he knew her name and he was saying all these different things, like very, very specific, but like not in a weird way. Like he was just checking on her almost like a grandpa would, you know? But she's like, I swear that was an angel. But
I mean, I believe it. I really do. I mean, I believe that people come talk to us all the time, you know? A lot of surgeries, actually, my sister texted me about that. Like, one time, I know that, like, I felt like I met Padre Pio in, like, one of my dreams, which is so random, like, Padre Pio. He, one of the saints and one of the people that, like, we, like, believe in, like, in Catholicism was.
okay.
And, he has, like, a major story, but, like, I could not, right now, I'm, like, blanking on it. But, like the one time I also saw my grandmom's parents, and she was there with me during this like one procedure, and she told me like my great grandpa and my great grandma, they were standing in her house, and my grandma was in the kitchen cooking, and Devin, my sister, was at the table, my mom was at the table, and I was standing there, and I was like, Pop, like, oh, the grandpa, like, what are you doing here? And I knew who they were, but I've never seen them a day in my life because they died before I was born. And my grandmom was standing, my great grandmom was standing next to my great grandpa. And my great grandpa, he went on one knee. And he looked at me and he was like, hi, babe. And he was like, tell grandmom that we said hello. And I was like, why? Like, she's cooking. I was like, go see your daughter. Like, grandma's gonna be so happy that you're like, you guys are here. Like, she misses you guys. And I was like, I remember being like, what do you mean? Like, you need to go see grandma. Like, she misses you. Like, this overwhelming amount of feeling of, like, confusion, but, like, excitement and, like, love. And mind you, I'm, like, in surgery, like, at this time. And I was just like, Pop, like, go see grandma. Go see grandma. Like, she's making you dinner. Like, this is going to be great. And he was like, no, honey. He was like, we have to leave. And I was like, no, like, we didn't start dinner yet. Like, you gotta stay for dinner. And I was like, you don't understand. Like, mommy's gonna be so excited. Like, Devin's so excited to see great grandma. Like, I was just like going off. And he grabbed my hands and he was like, no. And he was like, we have to go now. And he was like, but you're okay. And tell grandma that we were here. And then I was like, what? And he was like, tell grandma when you wake up that we were here. And I was like, and boom, like came right out of anesthesia. And my grandma was over me, praying with her rosary over me. And I remember like just gaining consciousness and I was like, Grandma. And she was like, oh my God, baby, like Shibby, because she called me Shibby. And she was like, Shibby, oh my God, like, she's like, how are you feeling? You're okay? Like, she was just like, everything went good. And she's telling me, I'm like very like in and out coherent. And I remember just being like, I have to get this out, like, before I fall back to sleep. And I was like, Grandma, Grandpa. And she was like, yeah, Pop's coming. I was like, no. And I was like, Grandma, Grandpa. And she was like, oh my God. And she was like, my mom and dad. And I was like shaking my head and I was like, yes. And then she was like, oh my God. And she like threw her hands up in the air. She was like, thank you, God. Like, just like, I think she probably started saying the rosary or whatever again. But like, I will never forget that. Like, my grandpa, he was so tall. Like, I remember feeling so little, like, compared to them. And my grandma, like, my great grandma, she was just standing next to him. And she had just had like her arms crossed and she's looking at me and she's smiling. Like, big old smile, like real happy. Like, I felt like I could hug them. And I was so like, oh my God, like, how are you here? So like, ever since that, I'm like, oh no, they be watching. Because I don't believe it for a second that they don't. That's cap. That they say like, oh no, nobody else is on the other side. No. I swear, because that was so real, it was insane. Also, my phone is very close to being dead. I can move my phone to the room, but I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, I'm like, my phone like went up a few times, but I can move it in the room if you want to give like the pod like another like little bit if you want.
Okay. Like another ghost story.
You know, so or even just like if we want to wrap it up, we can wrap it up or whatever, and we could do something in between the next few weeks.
All right. Do you have enough hour to wrap it up now?
Let me make sure. Yeah. Yeah, I got 4%.
Okay. Well, this ended up being a nice surprise Halloween episode. So thank you guys for joining the Halloween episode and having tacos with us. I have a lot to have later. But yeah, we're gonna have a break now. So next time you guys see us, it'll be next year.
That's crazy to think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually crazy to think, Katie.
It'll be fun though. We'll be well rested, have lots to talk about, and maybe we can like figure out some guests to have.
Oh yeah. We could also like I was thinking too, maybe like to get us both back in like battles and stuff. Maybe we can do like a night of battles at like some point. I think that would be fun for everybody just to like hang out with us still at one point because I think people just like hanging out with us regardless.
Yeah. Are you doing anything for Black Friday?
Not that I know of right now.
Because, well, I know me and Jess, we're gonna do like a TikTok extravaganza type of TikTok Black Friday thing. So if
Period.
you wanted to hop in, we could do that.
Yeah, I'm down. As long as I'm home, I'm down.
Yeah. We're kind of doing like you know, like one of those like shop-a-thon type of things.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love that. I know. I'm so excited to go shopping Black Friday. I'm like, oh,
I really hope there's deals because like the past couple of years, it was like nothing.
no, no. I want some good deals Black Friday.
Yeah. Well,
Well,